Hello?
There.
Why was that turned down? Hello, everyone. Soft launch to the show.
Just for you, really. For
Dearest
first.
Richard.
And this is for Andrew, right?
Hello, Lulu.
Don't use up all the space.
Heart.
That looks like bum.
You shut up.
There's no room for me.
Do it on a different page. Hi, guys.
Give me a pen.
You've joined us. We're just signing out copies of Here's the Thing, the book.
Look,
Gemma, thank you for the sub.
Look at this. This is just, look at all the space he's taken up.
I did it deliberately because you said don't use up all the space. What was I going to check? This is a soft launch to the show. My sister's here. Look, second, I think Deptford cyclist. John, Gemma, thank you for the sub. Scotty, dog walking dude. Lulu, what was I was going to... Oh. Are the postcards still for sale? I don't think the postcards are up. The postcards aren't up. That's insane. They're on ianlee.com, I guess. We should be... Very soft launch tonight, guys. Where were the postcards? Where did we advertise postcards for sale? Does anyone know? All right, well, we're gonna do it now. It's a gentle little launch. Podcast, I put instead of postcard.
See what I put?
It'd be rude about me.
Yeah. His love is selfish and now I have no space.
You should have written it on a different page.
No, this is the page.
They were on the site the other day. Where on the site? Where? On the Ian and Catherine site, the postcards were there. I can't... Could someone sponsor a show? Here's the Thing audiobook. Come and have Domino's at Ian's house. 20% off, guys. Oh, there are other postcards. Oh, look, we didn't discount these. Oh, that's terrible. All right, I need to do some...
That's terrible behaviour on your part.
I need to do some maintenance. I thought I discounted everything. So it's 20% off.
I like that onesie.
Yeah, that's my youngest birthday, Prez. 20% off. I didn't do... Oh, so hang on a minute. That is naughty. There's me saying everything is 20% off. And it weren't. It weren't. Here we go. So, personalised video from Ian and Catherine. So if it's 20% off, and it's £2, it's £25. What is that? What is 20% off of that?
So it's £2.50, £2.50, £5 off.
Okay, all right. So what we do, sale price is £20. Update. Oh, I've put 29. I am so sorry. I thought I had updated everything, and I had not done that. So this is ianandcatherine.com/shop. This is a very soft launch. Personalised video from Catherine Boyle. So £3 off. So that's £12.
I'm going cheap, guys. I'm going cheap.
A personalised video from Catherine Boyle for £12.
My family don't even get that.
£12. You can come and have Domino's at my house, which I pay for £960 with that sale going on. 3 people have done it already. One of them was Catherine. You know we had dinner tonight. That was the deal. So. Go on, spit it out.
I cooked the important
Spit it out.
and paid for it.
I haven't got a car.
No, he's just got a cold bike.
I haven't got a car. My car is still in the garage. I will not get my car back, well, until next week. But even then, I don't know when. They're saying the middle of next week. So I'll have to hire a car to go to college. Money, money, money.
You know, my car needs brake pads replacing.
Yeah.
Sorted. I'm thinking, okay, it's fine. I'll sort it. I get a little envelope in the post today.
Yeah.
MOT's due in it.
I hate this world.
I mean...
I hate this world.
Well, I don't know why, but I don't have to pay anything for my car tax.
Why is Matty saying wrong mic, please? Something's not quite right. This is looking very glitchy.
Wrong mics.
Are you on the wrong mics? Oh, we could be.
How's that?
Hold the line, please. crap. Right, so I installed Windows 11 today. We know the sound is crap, and we know when you can't hear us.
Just bear with.
I installed Windows 11 today, and I've not used a computer since, except I couldn't even find out how to turn it off. Windows 11, everything is slightly different, right? We know the sound is crap. Next person that says the sound is crap, time them out. But it's changed. Is that working?
You sound great, says Tony Cox.
Is that working now?
Yeah.
Don't say the sound is okay with ... okay. That doesn't mean anything. I was using Windows 10, Tony. Time Tony's Palace out, please. Obviously, I was using Windows 10, you absolute bell. All right. I'll have to add another thing. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Windows 11 broke audio on Stacey's OBS 2. Thank you, Dave. At last, someone who's understanding the moving of the Windows 11 shutdown button. I couldn't find it. Right. We could be sexual. I'm getting sexual. Right, so it's changed everything, and I don't quite know how we fix this. Can we ban sports and that, please? Let's time him out.
Oh, I've done the wrong one.
Microphone access. Oh, I just don't even know what it's done. You click on the sound thing and it doesn't give you what you used to get. Output device. Can you turn on, just play our stream? We're going to talk, then just play our stream so we can hear it, please. That's the wrong mic. This is not a small bug, Cambridge Yorkshireman. This is a huge bug. This is a huge, huge bug. What was that?
My stomach.
We just ate.
I know, I'm working on it.
Have I got to add a new audio input to every single thing? So, call it 9. Number 9. Microphone codec. We could be sexual. Is that better? That's better, right? That's better, right? Shut up, Harsh.
Welcome, Harsh.
That's better, right? Okay. So I just have to add a new sound thing to every frickin'... Please don't tell us the sound has gone when we go to the different shots, because guess what? I know. We could be sexual. I will be sexual. So I want to go to... Hello? That works, right? Okay. We could be sexual. Hang on, does that one work? Does that work here?
Boom.
Does that work here? That one works. Okay. Bottom right. Does it work here? Like good. Could you just quickly press play, please?
Yes, are you ready?
I want to hear, go. That's good. Okay, well, so the others all work then. So it's only in the main shot that it did. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Let me just turn this up.
Michael Waters up. Thank you, Michael. Flarky123, thank you. Pete, thank you. It's Andrea. Time has flown by. Here's the next bit. Thanks so much. Thank you. 18 months. M's a lot. 31 months get a life. We're saying that to everyone over 20 months. Mandula, 31 months, get a life.
Can I ask you a question, a technical question about something different?
Cozy Bug, thank you, Gemma. Thank you, get a life. Yes.
How long message can they leave on the Skype? What's the duration?
I think it's 2 minutes.
Okay.
I think it's 2 minutes. Sound is doubled up now. No, it's not. And is our picture glitchy? Jesus, Windows 11. I'll troll you in a minute, Roger, with my fist and your jacksie. Let me just check. This is Windows 11, Bill Gates. There we go. Back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Also, it's taken off your beard. Where have you been for the last 18 months?
Maybe he's been inside.
Okay, could be. Welcome to the show. Oh, no, it is doing it again. Welcome to the show. Now it's peaking. Welcome to the show. There we go. We made it. Technical. It's only taken 15 minutes. So if I go from that, hang on a second. I just want to check something. Oh, if I do it. All right, then I go to that. And there's the echo. So I get rid of that. Okay.
Happy?
No, I mean, happy is a very strong word. So I haven't got a car. So I've been using my scooter in the piddling rain, and it's freezing cold. I drove to an AA meeting last night. It was 12 minutes away through the country lanes. I've lost my fluorescent thing I should wear. Through the country lanes, it was freezing cold. It was the longest 12 minutes. It was that thing, right, of... it's peaking a bit. I don't like what it's doing here. It was that thing...
It was proper mild on New Year's Day. We thought we were through the winter.
It was freezing. And it was that thing of, if you go faster, you get colder, but you get there quicker.
Yeah.
So which is the best thing? Do you go faster and get colder, but get there quicker? Or do you go slower, so you're still cold, but not as cold as if you go faster, but it would take longer? It was flipping awful. So I don't get my car back until next week. Here's where we're at with the car. Right, so they think the clutch is gone, but I said, I had a new clutch 2 years ago. They said, well, we think it's gone, but we're not 100% sure. The Nissan, what is this doing here?
Have you got problems?
If you got problems, then you got less problems than me. Oh, it's a Beatles song.
Should be fewer problems.
Well, please don't mock the working class. And so I've said to the garage, right, it's looking like $2,000. I said, can we patch it up so I can sell it? And he said, I think we can do that. I said, could you find someone to buy it? He said, we'll have a look. And then I thought maybe Betty next door just found out she can't drive anymore. So then she's got like a 2004 Volkswagen, I guess a Polo, 40,000 miles on it. But it's an old lady's car, and she wants $2,000 for it. It's not worth $2,000. It's 1,500 quid. But her son said it's worth $2,000 to $2,500, and I can't haggle with an old lady. So I did go and have a chat with her about buying her car. Thank you, Spider. Buying her car off of her, and she's up for that if it's £2,000. And I thought, okay, well that could work, but used car prices are through the roof. But then I thought, well, is that gonna be practical? Is that gonna be safe? Is it gonna do a long journey every Thursday to Crowborough, 2.5 hours? Is it? I don't know anything about cars.
No,
I don't.
You would think that if it's been really barely used, you'd be all right for a bit.
I don't know. So do I sell it? And it is a small car, and the boys are huge now. So it depends what I can get for my car. I'm hoping I could get £5,000, but I bet it's closer to 3. So, okay, so, like a second-hand, like Octavia or something, they're about 12, 13. Okay, so I get $3,000. I could maybe put 4 in at a push, 4, 5, 6, 7, so then that's 5 on the Never Never. Isn't it? Jesus, I hate it. So that's why our little dono bar is to help us fix our cars. It's £1,000 if you're feeling generous. Tony says, I was about to complain about your out of focus camera. Then I put my glasses on it and miraculously cleared it up. F2 says, if you know it's been reasonably looked after, surely it's worth £2,000. Why don't... Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. I hadn't looked at the other prices of other cars. Do you know what? That's a really good point, because I hadn't looked at the other prices of 2004 Polos. Thank you, because I hadn't looked. I just made up, Catherine. It's got to be worth 15. I just plucked that figure out of the air. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's well looked after. It'll be worth £2,000, surely.
I mean, why not give her 5 if it's
Thank
really well
you.
looked after?
Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. It didn't occur to me that I could look online what those... It didn't occur to me to do a WeBuyAnyCar.com. That was 1,100, but of course they under. And then go and Google the year and what it was. F2 says, not the point I was making. Please. Hey, Yasser, nice to see you. F2, please. What was the point you were making? Because what you said was, if you know it's been reasonably looked after, surely worth £2,000. You obviously have a different way of valuing cars to the rest of the world.
Than Google.
So let's...
Jeff says, has it got a cup holder?
I think it's got a cup holder.
How many though?
I saw a picture of Liam Muck. Yeah. Isn't it? Fit.
He's a sort.
We don't normally do this, but...
We sometimes do.
Harsh says, I will never... So never, that's too negative. So you will own a car, effectively hiring mine until it's time to swap for you. You did that.
Well, that was really kind of where I was corralled. And then I bought it outright. And since I bought it outright, it's been a effing liability. So...
Jeff is here! Well worth 2K for as a cup holder. Dave said you should sell it to the firm I did. They gave me money even though it caught fire that time. Which firm? Kilt Guy, I have a random question. Whatever happened to your close friend that disappeared from your life and you never heard from him again? Did you ever eventually hear from him? That was Steve, my friend Steve. Someone else, is that, are you listening to old podcasts or something? Because someone else asked me that the other day. Oh, was it played on Radio Anywhere? Was that played on Radio Anywhere? Maybe. No, never heard from him. And it was just before my youngest was born. So it was about 10 years and 3 months ago. Never heard from him since. I bumped into him. No, I haven't. Still waiting for F2 to either tell us what they meant about their strange way of valuing cars, or to suddenly not get the act after watching for a long, long time. There's always those who love it until they're in the fulcrum. It's a good word, isn't it?
Fulcrum?
Yeah.
I know, I kind of...
Yeah. When I was in the AA, when I was an AA man, everyone used to break down on the Erridge bypass on the way to Crowborough coming from Tunbridge Wells. I know that bypass very, very well. You can get a really decent washing machine tumble dryer combo for £2,000 if it helps. It doesn't, Richard, but thank you.
New patron.
Whoa. This is great. By the way.
We've got a new patron.
Oh, the best looking guy Ian has ever seen. Yeah, totally. Liam. Wow. Okay, we're going to update the stats. F2. It's all part of the act. You know that. And this is why you watch, and you became the centre of the tornado. But I still think what you were saying was, unless you can explain it, is nonsense. Hang on, it's Patreon is merch, considered merch. Where is it? Where is it? Sessions. I don't know. Why can't I add it? Who is it? Tell us who it is.
I'll tell you who it is. It's Alfie. No. Alfie, no.
Alfie knows what's going on.
He's just subbed.
But how much does it cost you, Harsh? If a random one is £1,500 on a low mileage, but you don't really know where it's been. Well, but hers is a random car. There is no 2004. Why am I even having this conversation?
We don't know what she's done in that car. There may be a reason why she's not allowed
to
drive it
anymore.
There is
no 2004 Polo. The most I saw was £1,700. But all cars are randoms. I don't know Betty particularly. I don't know.
She might be a getaway driver.
She did get it when it only had about a few hundred miles on it. But also, do we know if she's had it serviced? Yeah. Do we know if there's any problems with it? Jim, thank you for this.
She might only turn left.
We don't know. So F2.
I spoke to someone once who only turned left.
Yeah, I've heard about those people.
Crossing.
Yeah. Probably popping wheelies and doing donuts. So I don't think you understand how things are valued. Here's the thing, but I don't want to get caught on that for the whole thing. So we have a dono bar. We don't expect to make the £1,000. But it's there. Both of us are having really expensive car troubles. Won't even touch the side. But every penny is helpful. So if you want to donate, ! Donate. The best way you can help us, is by signing up to our Patreon. And with Patreon, we get in all the old people here, Lance, Jeff, old, I don't mean, with our Patreon, you get access to hundreds of hours of material, podcasts and videos. Next week, we always start, the first week is always free. Next week, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff behind the paywall. We're doing 2 shows next week, Wednesday and Friday, we think, behind the paywall, and you will need to be a 666 plus VAT to do that. Not only does your money get you those shows, it also pays for Radio Anywhere. Also pays for Radio Anywhere. Stu, you can give us a call in a minute. We'll open Skype. So Radio Anywhere is changing. I've got to turn the heating off. I can never get the heating right.
Oh, it's nice and cozy for a minute.
It's hot. It's hot. So Radio Anywhere, you can download it's my radio station. Download the Radio Anywhere app. I think the Android app has been fixed. Who was the person who just subbed?
It was Alfie No.
Well, can we add Michael Ward to that list, please, guys? Can we add Michael Ward to that list? Thank you, Michael Ward. We're aiming for 10 tonight. 10 new Patreons of any level would be great. So Radio Anyway is the radio station I do. And at the moment, there's loads of shows on it. That's going to change. In a month's time, it's just going to be me doing Mondays and Tuesdays. Go on, F2F. Go on. 2 essays to submit by midnight.
Oh, mate.
You should make it 3 essays. There's a joke in there. I've not quite worked it out. So in a month's time, there's going to be 2 shows. Everything else is gone. All the repeats, all my old shows, gone. Although, then Katya brings in a really, really brilliant show that makes me go, oh, I'd like that. I know why I didn't hear the end of her first show, because I genuinely, 320 quid a month, get lost, genuinely thought there was someone in my house, and I was terrified.
Really?
It's like when I used to be, let's just say, wired, and I would just constantly be in a state of panic thinking you'd come round or someone was in my house. I can hear someone pulling up on the drive. I really thought there was someone in the house, and I was terrified.
Shit.
But I'd taken my pills and I was falling asleep.
Oh, right, so you couldn't move.
I'm in big trouble. I could move because that sleep paralysis doesn't exist. But I was terrified that someone was in my house. Anyway, if you sign up to Patreon, that means I won't be scared in my house. It keeps Radio Anywhere going. In a month's time, it's just going to be Mondays and Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. And I really want to focus on that. And if I can get 10 sponsors in a month, I'm going to go up to 3 shows. If my show can keep hitting 500, it's about 300. If my show can hit 500 for a month, then we'll start adding other people's shows. I think that's the way to do it.
And by the way, if you've missed his shows and you want to hear them, if you miss proper, wild, old-fashioned, 90s style late-night radio show, have a look at our podcast that we put out.
Yep.
You can get it through Acast or whatever podcast provider you're using. All you need to do is look up Radio Anywhere, and you'll find Ian Lee's Pointless Radio Show. And
you also get free, like, little 12, 15-minute teasers of what you would get behind the Patreon paywall.
Those too,
If Ian marries Betty, then gets, let's say, 6 months of use from the car, then divorces, insisting he gets the car, would that cost more or less than the £2,000 asking price? Thank you, Lena. And also we found out there's a couple of episodes that we haven't put out as podcasts yet. So we will be. But the Patreon help keeps that going. One final thing, Dredge, before we come to you, although I'm wondering if Windows 11 has changed how this works. If you want to advertise on Radio Anywhere, if I get 10 advertisers for a month, I'm going to add an extra show. Email me, radio@radioanywhere.live. It's 75 quid a week. And for that, you get live reads, you get adverts made, and I will tweet for your company once a week to my 96,000 followers.
And it'll be in that podcast.
Yeah, we get it in the podcast as well. And you go on the website. So 75 quid to get a tweet from me, I would suggest, is enough. And that's for podcasters, streamers, big companies, small companies, corner shops, whatever. Radio@radioanywhere.live. Live. And Gatford says 2 very strong radio shows this week. Monday's argument with Jessica was the highlight. I will say, I've only done like 16 shows, I think. The Flat Earther and the Call this week, the Monday show, 2 of the best shows I've ever done in my life. And that's nuts for an audience of 300 people. Get a couple of thousand on the podcast. That's nuts, right?
Yeah.
We also have to put in a date for the Zoom with the 20-pounders, the extra show for the 20-pounders, and the Zoom with our 150-pounders.
Indeed we do.
As I believe 1 or 2 of them may be in the room. Good evening, Dredge.
Ian Lee, riding through the glen. Is that right?
That's it. Do you know who sung that?
It was me just then.
Do you know who sung it originally?
Oh, blimey, I know this. Is it John Lennon?
No, what? No, but it's someone who knew John Lennon. It's Dick James.
Oh.
Catherine, who's Dick James?
Dick James is the
I know
fella
who
that
he is.
owned Northern Songs.
He's the guy that pops up in Get Back, showing the Beatles. No, he's not Northern Songs. Or maybe he is, I can't remember. But showing
Is
the
that
Beatles all the stock that they own.
Yeah.
Shortly before he went off and sold it behind their backs.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Who was the guy that turned down the Beatles then? Not Dick James.
Wasn't that Les somebody? Can't remember his name.
Dick James was a British music publisher and singer. He and Brian Epstein
Was Northern Songs. Yeah.
established the Beatles publisher Northern Songs.
Yeah.
I had that song on All Aboard, which is something that a lot of people have got. And the more you listen to it, the more you realise how things have dated somewhat.
Yeah.
All Aboard. I had that album. That's like 20 Golden Greats. For kids.
Everyone had that album.
Yeah.
I've rebought it because it was so
I think even
important in growing up.
The cover is problematic now, isn't it?
Oh, I think so. But what an album! What an album!
Yeah.
What
The
an
Laughing
album.
Policeman.
I
The Laughing
hated that
Policeman.
one. I really hated
I
that
found
one.
it scary.
I found it scary, but also it was too old for me.
I know what
Thank
you
you,
mean.
Dave, for that.
It sounded crunchy, didn't it?
It was too old. Hey, Michael, can you? I haven't got my bell. Where's my bell?
I don't know. Your bell's your business, mate.
It's over there. Michael, we're adding you to the there we go. The list of wonderful people that have signed up to our Patreon. Thank you. This is our job. I still saw a couple of people like calling it panhandling or grifting the other day.
Well,
It's not. It's our job. You're paying. Patreon is great. You pay the artist direct. Also, if you are...
grifting is when someone is getting money out of you
Yeah.
for and not providing the service that
Yeah.
you've paid for, right?
Yeah. Also, Patreon, there's loads of people on there, comedians and actors and musicians and podcasters. Go and have a look, see who else is on there. It's a great way. They take about £1,000 from us a month, but it's a great way of supporting your favourite artists directly. Dredge.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're talking about Radio Anywhere, and I'm on it, aren't I, on Saturday?
On Saturday morning, it's 10 o'clock, isn't it? I believe 10 a.m.
10 a.m. That is the time from which you have just spoken of.
You
Yes.
sent me an IG. I'm on IG a lot, Insta,
Hang on
and
a second. Stu the Sky Blue. Grifting is asking
you're a
for
modern-
a dono.
you're a modern-
dono for car
you're a modern
repairs.
gentleman.
Lol.
hang on a minute, Dredge, because we're dealing with a prick. Stu, you were just asking if you could phone in for help.
No, I think he was saying how do normal people.
Oh,
as
Stu,
if
I'm
that's what we
sorry.
were doing.
I'm sorry. Okay, we'll block you then. We're not. What? I don't think you know what life is, and you are now not part of this show. Goodbye. Thank you. I thought he wanted to call in for some help. Okay, go on. Thank you, Al Rippin, for the sub.
We helped him, all right.
So Dredge's show, David Turner, second this up. But both David Turner's and I. Did you not think this was a weird coincidence, David? That I texted you to say I was watching the last episode of Nathan For You, and he was 15 minutes ahead of me.
Oh.
Isn't that weird? So Dredge is going to be on Radio Anywhere for the next few weeks, Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. Tell us about the show, John.
It's an hour of silly sketches, sound effects, and records, and some music and stuff. You remember sketches, don't you?
The people that sit in Leicester Square and draw you.
Do a picture.
No. Yeah, it's impressions and funny things and jokes and stupid things going on and sketches and bonkers stuff like that, and music and sound effects.
It's a very funny
all
show.
mangled
It's
together.
in a world where we need more silliness. This is your weekly prescription for silliness. Michael's just
Exactly.
re-signed. Thank you, Michael. He's just re-signed. Thank you, Michael. And I'm looking forward to it. David says
Saturday
no because
morning is great.
it's the best slot. It's the best slot for that kind of nonsense. It'll get repeated a few times as well. But I thank you for letting me put it out, John. I appreciate it. I think you're very funny. I think you're a talent. And it's one of those things of talented people not getting the breaks that they deserve.
Well, that's very, very good of you, and that is so cool. Thank you, sir.
Okay, shall I cut you off? David says no because I told you I was watching the penultimate show before you started watching the last one. No, but I was up in bed and I was going to come down and watch it. I went for a swim today.
Uh-huh.
It's the first time I've swum in years.
Do you like swimming?
I swam, done all the different things of it.
You swam?
So I haven't swum for years. I've been in the pool with the kids. I got in the pool with the kids last year, I think, when we were in Chessington.
That's not efficient swimming, though,
No,
is it?
and it just dawned on me, shit, I haven't swum since I lived in Slough, which was 4 years ago. So I haven't swum for at least that. And, I've got this weight thing. And yesterday, oh my God, I just ate. Because I thought, I've put on so much weight, I'm just going to eat all day and then I'll start again tomorrow. And today I was 15 stone 6 when I'd got down to 15 stone.
Wow.
And it was nuts. It was really insane thinking. And I'm not doing an Atkins, but I want to cut down on carbs. Because I'm reading this book about this guy that did Atkins. And I don't want to do Atkins, but I do want to cut down on carbs. So I was carbing out to the max. Honestly, I ate so much food. It was and I felt ill. Anyway, so I want to lose some weight. So I thought I'm going to go swimming. You've got to book swimming now because you can't just rock up because of the COVIDs. So I went to this swimming pool that I'd not been to before, and I swam. I only did 300 meters, 25-meter thing. I did 300 meters. I had to stop a lot.
It's tiring.
I haven't done any. I walk a lot, right, but I haven't done any cardiovascular. 5 years. 5 years. And I was exhausted.
You were running a bit last year, weren't you? Before
No,
the lockdown?
not really. I started that couch to 5K, but I never got beyond like week 2. I was beaten by an old lady. I was beaten by a disabled guy who got hoisted into the pool.
Yeah, but you might go swimming every other day.
BAPT says, talk to me. Here's the thing, Michael. We don't accept withheld numbers, I should say. I'm not saying that to you, Michael. I'm saying that to
That guy.
the person that has called us 8 times tonight already in 33 minutes. For me, it's got to be about. For me, it's diet is the thing, right? Diet is the thing. But I want to get a little bit more cardiovascular. I want to be able to, play around with the kids and all that kind of stuff. I'm the world's slowest swimmer, says John. I remember when I took my 400 meters badge when I was a kid, about 9, I was still swimming when the next class came in.
Oh, man.
It's so slow. My swimming technique is terrible. I was thinking of taking lessons because I do that one, but I don't put my face in the water. So I'm doing it like that.
So you're like this in the water as well then?
Yeah. And at my legs, I don't get I can't do the legs. It's a nightmare. Delith, 44 years old, can't swim. Careful of the poolside wart, says Ryder, my yuck. So I really struggle. So anyway, I did the swimming, and 300 meters I was shagged. I thought, do you know what? It will have vasectomy me make you a faster swimmer. Should do streamline. I thought, I've done it. That's great. Maybe I'll do it again next week. And I came back and I went for a lie down because I was so tired. And I was in bed. And I couldn't move. My whole body was like locking up. I thought, oh God, here we go. David says, I've never been able to dive into water. I can't dive. I cannot dive. No. So I went for a swim and it really hurt, but I feel better for it. So for me, I'm eating. I'm starting again. I made a nice salad tonight where you cooked a little bit of chicken. So I've got salad left over tomorrow. I had broccoli and had broccoli and tuna steak for lunch. So I just need to eat And cut down on the carbs, eat a little bit better, eat less. Eat less is the thing, and do a bit more exercise.
Well, and also listen to yourself. Eat when you're hungry,
Yeah.
not when you should, or when you fancy it, or when you're bored, or when you're upset. Or it's that whole thing, isn't it, of not thinking about why you're eating.
John says I was overtaken by a dead man. Nina says dived into a shallow end and filed my two front teeth on the bottom. Cherie says I have my taster at the gym this Sunday. Good luck. Danny, I got a fungal infection from the pool years ago. Only swim in the sea now. Spider's Face, she says,
Sea's nice and clean, of course.
Intermittent fasting works for me as a long-term solution. And Tony says, I have no interesting swimming stories. Thank you very much, Tony. 0203 286 6370. If we miss your call, we call you back. It's as simple as that. We miss Dave. We don't take anonymous numbers, by the way. Every now and then, I unblock the anonymous numbers to see what's going on. And someone is very desperate to get our attention.
I wonder who that
Unblock
could
your
be.
number and we'll take your call, mate. Hello, Dave.
Evening.
Evening.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm pissed off with this. The fact that this Windows 11 update has changed my toolbar, and it's changed my audio settings, and it's making OBS be a little bit glitchy.
But other than that,
Video. Yeah, as I said, no, Stacey had issues with
Video?
it. Yeah,
Was he listening
had
to
to
us?
install it.
Was he listening? Are you listening to us?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Go on. I missed what you said. Go on.
Yeah, so I said I know Stacey had to uninstall it and roll back to Windows
Right.
10 because he
you're-
couldn't get it working on OBS.
Also, hang on a minute. Does that sound a whole lot better?
It does, yes.
There we go. We're coming. It's reset everything to go through my camera's audio.
the shit.
Gary says we can't see Dave.
No.
It's a phone call, mate.
Imagine him. Dave, what you wearing?
Well, I have got my video on now. It wasn't on when you called, but
Oh, but we can't see you.
Oh, we've not been offered that.
yeah, it says it's on. I'm in a different room and everything, so it'd throw you. So
Wow,
Just-
I'd love to see a different room.
Okay. Can I call you? Can I call you back on Skype and see?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
of course.
Because I bet they've upped up my. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I bet they've messed up the settings on Skype. Let me just go to the settings. Let us go to audio and video. So we can't.
Oh, what's happening here?
No, we can't show our thing. But why can't we see? Why can't we see Dave? Let's try again. Let's try. This will work. This will work. I got it. There we go.
got me now.
Now we see-
Oh my God, you're in a different room.
Yeah, I've been doing a puzzle and I've been streaming it, and I didn't have a big enough table anywhere else. So I'm in the dining room. It's 3,000 pieces. Do you ever regret starting something?
Yes. Because
life.
is that your dining room table now until you finish
Yeah.
the puzzle?
Well,
Oh, whoa.
I've got a mat so I can roll it up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Just pan the camera down. You accidentally left some pornography on your table.
Was that the cheese?
Look at that, you
Oh, you
dirty
dirty
boy! Dirty boy! Dirty boy!
Yeah, I'm sat here using up the Christmas cheese.
Look at his face. He knows he's been busted. You dirty little man. You dirty old man. I've got cheese envy now. I was getting a cheese ball for Christmas, I found out, when I went to pick my kids up on, I think, the 28th of Christmas. And they said, Daddy, we got you a cheese board. And my youngest went, yeah, but I ate it. We'll get you another one. That hasn't arrived yet.
Well, you don't want it now, do
no,
you?
I do not want. Although if I were doing full Atkins, I could cane that cheese board. Doesn't matter.
You'll be drinking cream next.
Where are we with Atkins? Has it? Because the book I'm reading by William Leith is 2005, and at that point it's not been poo-pooed again. It's cyclical because Atkins started in like the 60s, and it went well. Then it got poo-pooed, and la la la. But of course, the point that's made in this, and I think in the end of this book, William Leith says, actually, I'm not a full Atkins. I can't do full Atkins, but I think Marmalade Atkins. Thank you, Mike. That because a lot of money goes into government and things from industries that are involved in carbohydrates, like bread and sugar and things like
Yeah.
that. They invest a lot.
Beans.
So a lot of research is paid for by companies that have carbohydrates. They go, oh no, Atkins isn't very good because
Oh, right.
you need carbs, guys.
So
say Hovis.
So it's like, what are we supposed to do?
Just don't know. So, Dave's there. I'm so sorry, Dave. I forgot you were there.
What are we supposed to do, Dave?
If you want to eat bread, eat bread. If you don't,
Yeah.
don't.
Okay.
That's my official advice.
Good shout. I look forward to reading that book.
Hey, and I would like to just say, I'm seeing so much in your room. I love your the curved bottoms of your mirrors. I love the chandelier that's reflected in the mirror behind your head.
Yep.
I love that picture of you, I'm assuming on your wedding day, or it's dressing up day.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
the
know-
wedding photo.
You don't know it's him. It might be someone else.
I'm also loving
Might have nicked it.
hands up who can see a cheeky thumbs up in Dave's picture.
Yay!
Dave, where's your thumbs up?
Don't know what you mean.
There's a thumbs up. There's a cheeky thumbs up in your picture. This is great. Look.
But it's not in your room.
Is there something through the hatch?
There's something through the hatch that's got a thumbs up, and I don't know what it is.
I think it's a penny.
Is it a penny?
Oh,
It's a penny.
Can you see that far?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my what a difference a Dave makes apron.
Is that a balcony shirt? What a difference a Dave makes apron.
No, my friend got it for me.
Yeah, good. Balcony shirts is shit.
Because I can't see the picture that big. I couldn't even see that detail.
How
there.
could you not see it? Michael, by the way, thank you. I don't think we thanked you properly for signing up again at the 150. It's appreciated. Thank you very much. Dave, what are we going to do with you?
Well, I was going to pick you up on some language you used earlier.
Okay, please do.
And I guess you know this, but unless you were racing the old lady and the guy who had to be lowered into the pool, they didn't beat you because you're not racing them.
Well, no.
He actually was.
There was no official race
They didn't
instigated. But I was definitely. I had to.
But that's the thing that I beat myself up with all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm out running,
You're right.
I'm not as good as that person. But that's
You're right.
not the race, is it?
It's difficult though, isn't it, to not be comparative? But
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. And I caught myself doing that in the thing, and I thought, I've not swam for 5 years. She might be doing it every day.
Exactly.
For all I know. And this is the best that I can do.
Also, and you can apply this to whichever activity you're doing, slow swimming is better than no swimming.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I swam 300 meters very slowly today, which is 300 meters more than I've done for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. I used to laugh at joggers when they had like sort of funny, wonky old techniques, and you'd see them and you think that's just walking really and pumping the arms. More than I'm doing, so I mock no longer.
What's going on with the? What are they called? Are they called Finnish walking sticks? Or
No, Nordic.
Nordic. What's going on, Dave? We know that you're a runner. We know that you're the president of a running club, and he could call his running supporters to storm the offices either of Capitol Hill or like an Oxfam or something. I don't know.
He's got that capability, yeah.
What is it with the Nordic walking sticks, Dave? Where are we going with that? What's the latest thinking on it?
I think they're going to Norway.
I'm going to cut you off now for being a bellend. Thank you very much indeed. That was unneeded.
I think raising your arms to that height is good for your heart. I think that's what the basis of that is.
Okay, we'll just toss off 2 men with big.
It's so very hard to do that when you're in polite company.
Andrea says, and what's comparison, the joy thief? 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. We do not take withheld numbers. I block them normally, but every now and then I unblock them just to see that guy. Who knows? Edgar Winterson, the ambulance guy. Who knows? Who cares? Not me. But now I'm going to block. Let me just block the withheld numbers again so we don't see them. There we go. Done. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You can call us about absolutely anything you want. That's the beauty of it. I should add Michael as another sub. As another sub. So let's get that up to 4. So we're 6 away from our target tonight, which would be absolutely awesome.
It's good, that, isn't it?
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. I'm sure I had something else. So my legs are killing me from the swimming, but that's kind of cool. I might do it again next week. I've been out on my scooter because I don't have my car. Oh, so I start teaching next week. Wednesday, 9:30 till 5:30, doing it on Zoom. They keep saying, can you come in? I go, no. Because the head guy said it's cool. He said, are you sure about me not coming in? It's miles away. It's South London. He said, no, it's fine. But then other people going, can you come in? I go, no.
And you can't make me, I don't have to.
So I'm going to be teaching Wednesdays, 9:30 till 5:30. The next 3 months are going to be so busy. So busy. So going to be teaching Wednesdays. I've got college on Thursdays. Friday morning I have my counselling, which you have to have if you're training to be a counsellor. And then quite often I'll be picking up the kids. Monday I have my first placement, and I've asked if... So at the moment I've got like 1.5 clients because one is not coming very often. But I've said, can we get it up to 3 on Monday? Tuesdays I start working with Mind. And that's going to be about 3. That's going to be Tuesday evenings. Got Radio Anywhere Mondays and Tuesday evenings. We got this probably Wednesdays and Fridays.
Catford said chilled on Sunday.
No chance. I'll have the kids. Matty says teaching what? Radio and advertising.
Boom.
Which would be fine. I was kind of... I thought, what do I know about advertising? Oh, I've been doing voiceovers for adverts for 23 years. I've kind of, been instructed by some of the greatest and some of the thickest minds in advertising.
Can you get the next generation to stop doing those adverts where it's...
I know where you're going. I know exactly where you're going.
This can't be right. Is this right? Don't do those adverts.
Yeah, it's fine. Carry on, please. Joe says, must be tired. Thank you very much indeed. That's a good callback. So it's going to be nuts for the next 3 months. Without, I hate. We keep coming back to money. I'm so sorry, but both of us are fretting about money.
Well, I mean, it's
and that's
kind
why
of,
it keeps coming back.
It's about the future of this show as well, isn't it?
And I was in the Persuasionist, said Coded. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, that will be. I'll show them that and say I know all about advertising. So it just keeps coming back to money. I just have to have faith and get through the next 3 months. I've emailed QVC. My friend of ours, Katie Puckrick, has put me in touch with QVC to see if they'd be interested. I'd be great at that. Because the thing is with this bell, you've probably seen bells like this all over.
Can we just measure that?
Shut up, man. I was doing my thing. You interrupted me.
You have to measure it.
She won't be doing it. She won't be doing it.
You have to measure it. You have to measure everything.
I'll be doing it.
Measure everything.
It keeps coming back to money. And I'm really sorry because that's boring for you. Kira says, thank you, for Ian, Kath and Nightbot for showing the phone numbers for Samaritans, AA and Narcotics Anonymous. You're very welcome. Because that's where our heads are at the moment. For me, the moment, it's money and it's food. I was going to say weight. Money and food. Money and food. Those are the two things. When I haven't got money, I would try and spend. It's like if I don't want to take drugs, I would take lots of drugs. If I don't want to eat, suddenly I'm eating.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend. I want to save money, so I'm spending. I'm not actually spending.
It's a deprivation thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Harsh loves the financials. He's our accountant, by the way.
He does.
He's our accountant. 0203 286 6370. Can we prank call you on QVC? Don't, please, no. I don't think they take calls. Don't. No, don't. I'm not even going to say when it's... they haven't even replied, so that I probably won't get it, but I'm not even going to say when it's on, because it's a job now. This is work.
I'm doing something exciting next week, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
I didn't know that was actually happening. I know it was talked about. This is really exciting.
And turn that down.
Okay. What she is saying is exciting. I thought, look at my hair. This is the hair of a man who swam, wore a motorcycle helmet, then went straight to bed.
It's busy hair. It's hair with its business to attend to.
Got business to attend to. Hey, St. John, nice to see you, St. John. So I'm terrified about... Not terrified. I'm anxious about the next 3 months because it will be the busiest I've ever been. Then in 3 months, then my college course finishes. So I'll have... Suddenly Thursdays will be free, which would be great. Although I've got to write... Well, I've done the 4,000-word essay by then. I then have to do 100 hours of placement, counselling. I have to write a 4,500-word case study, which actually I think I can do because my supervisor is going to help me. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping if I can get this 100 hours and this case study done by the end of July, I can qualify and become I can then become a professional counsellor. If I miss August, I think is the exam. If I miss August, next chance is February. So that's a long old time. So I want to get it. I want to get it done by February. And if this new placement gives me the 3 clients that they said, and my old place gives me 3, I can do it. But also the new one, a lot of it's going to be on Zoom, and I can only do a certain amount on Zoom. Oh my God, it's so tense, it's so stressful.
Not telling you what's going on next week, but it will become obvious if it works out.
Kath is the new Doctor Who, says Gary. I turned down a ticket to go and see Danny Baker this Saturday because we're going to go out for dinner. We're going out for a meal.
Were you and Danny Baker?
No, my sister said, do you want to come and see Danny Baker with me? I said, I can't for two reasons. One, I don't have a car, so I can't get to Blackheath. And two, I said, me and Catherine are going to go out for dinner. Which is a shame because I could have got you backstage, Joe, to meet him.
He loves us.
He does love us. He follows me again. He stopped following me. Now he follows me again.
There might have been some sort of glitch.
There could have been.
It's a tricky business, isn't it? The show business, because you follow each other and there's a certain amount of camaraderie. But then if you're not doing, and I'm not suggesting this is what happened with Danny at all, who knows? But if you're not doing too well, other people's success can sting and you might not want to see it.
Gary says he is playing Blackheath, but it's sold out. My sister had a spare ticket, Gary. Why? What is this?
Is that on?
What is this? Cat B, thank you for the sub.
Anyway. You know, God loves a trier, but Kath thinks he's a bit of a knob. So stop phoning up Anonymous because you're not going to get answered.
Has been answered for a month.
And yet.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sit silent. Oh, until someone calls in.
Until someone we like rings.
Until someone calls in. Turn. Oh, look at that. Does he know that he's phoned us?
Business
hello?
Bodell. Thank you for our hot dogs.
Yeah, we enjoyed our hot. He's got a tap.
I know.
No, he's not.
He's got a tap. Look on his right arm. You see it?
Is that from when you was in the SAS?
Look at that. Look at that. Look. He's got a tap.
Like any of my tats, you weren't meant to see that.
What you got? You got like a dolphin or a
It's a
barbed wire?
It's a swastika.
I won't tell anyone. No, it's just, it's one of those things you kind of get done when you're young and then you regret it. I'm actually looking into tattoo removal. It's a very long, drawn out process.
Yeah, and it depends on what colour you've got, apparently. A friend of mine had a green lizard from like when she lived in Ibiza. Mm-hmm. And the tattoo removal people went, that's one of the most difficult colours to get rid of, and it will end up just a smudge.
Yeah, it's the lighter colours are the more difficult ones to get rid of. Darker colours are the easiest because I think they fire the laser at it, and because the laser can pick out the pigment, it kind of obliterates the blacks and the blues and the dark reds and things like that, and they're easier to get rid of than say
I don't know what we're talking about, but I do not want to obliterate the blacks. I just want to say that right now. I'm not a racist.
Well done on the swimming, Ian.
Thank you, man. It was I'm not. It was all right. It was all right. It really hurt.
It does, and I would go a couple of times a week, but I only started, I would say within the last couple of years, and it's actually very good for the mind, I find as well. And just up and down, do your lengths, as long as it takes, and once you do start to, I suppose, get your head in the water, and even if you're doing the breaststroke or whatever, and you're breathing underwater, it's see the noise or the sound. It's it's very deep, and you can, I don't know, I just find it very good for the head, for the mind.
I would go twice a week. I can't afford it. It's £6.50. I ain't got to pay parking, so it's £8.50.
Yeah.
6.20, I think. So there's that. I might do it once a week. We'll see how it goes. But I've never really been able to swim with my head underwater. When I got that swimming challenge on the jungle, I looked at it and went, I can't do this.
Is it because your ears are a bit sensitive?
No, I can't swim properly. I never properly learned how to do it. I kind of stopped before I properly got it. So it's not doing my ears. I just don't like my face being covered in water.
This will sound silly. Do you have goggles?
Yes, I do have goggles.
Oh, you do? All right. Because I went, when I started going, I didn't have any goggles, and then I realised, it made it so much easier when you've got goggles.
I've got goggles, and I wore them like this today, like a steampunk.
Yes. So, yes, you very kindly sent me a picture of what you were devouring on Monday.
Paul very kindly sent us, for our Christmas present, a voucher for the Works, which is, there's one in High Wycombe, there's one in Aylesbury. It's a hot dog place, a hot dog and ice cream place.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's incredible. If you're ever in either of those places, you have to go. And Paul sent us a voucher, and we took your two kids, and voila. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Well, no, that's fine. You took me there, so you did in August, and that's how I knew you liked it. Well, in saying that, you only had I think it was in a banana split or something you took.
I did have a banana split. I like that phrase. But that was what started me that was what opened the floodgates. I broke the seal with that, and then the next day I was eating a load of food. But it was lovely. Thank you very much. It's very generous.
So that's fine. He's both deserve it and more. But the purpose of my call is, can you entertain me? Can you tell me in some sort of great detail exactly what was on those plates?
Oh,
I'll be as dirty as you like.
I had and I had to ask if it was still there. Look at him supping his beer. Look,
Nice.
Who knows what the left hand's doing?
Because you're not, I can't see you. I forget you can see me. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, you can have a beer. That's absolutely fine. Enjoy yourself. I had the ho hot dog.
Obviously the Christmas one.
With turkey, stuffing, and cranberry sauce smothered all over it. Catherine, your go.
I had the Philly hot dog, which has got your normal hot dog sausage. It's a decent sized sausage. You'd be happy with that. It's not enough. It's got cheese on it. It's got pickles on it, and it's got what's it called? Pastrami.
Lovely.
Mwah.
Any desserts?
I didn't have a dessert. No, we didn't have any desserts.
The kids had milkshakes.
The kids
didn't
had
they?
the lovely Malteser milkshake, I believe.
And a Cookie Monster.
And a Cookie Monster, yeah.
And one of the girls had just a plain hot dog. Because, like
the other
I say,
one
it's
had
decent.
bacon and French toast.
Yeah,
and
she
I had
did.
a little cheeky taster of that French toast. We can still see the face you're pulling. We had a little cheeky taster of the
I think we're doing it for him.
He's getting
Very
off.
good. Very good. No, that was it. Really, just wanted to kind of find out what just had on as well. But I looked at my Skype there, and it said this is my first call since like the 26th of November. I go, come on. We must have been doing a lot of Zooms then, because it doesn't feel as if it's been
I
over
think we must have been.
Yeah, it
Zooms.
must have been.
Yeah, it must have been. So
Well,
lovely
good.
to see you, man. Can
Yes.
we just say, your support has been phenomenal recently, and we never really talk about it. And I know you came to stay and stuff, and you'd be very welcome to come and stay anytime you wanted. But we are so appreciative of your support. Paul has done a lot of stuff kind of behind the scenes, and it means the world to us, man. So thank you very much.
No, you deserve it and more, as I always
Would
say.
you like me to cut you off inappropriately? Okay, so, and I extend that to everyone who has, I know we talk about money maybe too much, but it's a real fear thing for us, isn't it? The money and food, as I mentioned earlier. But everybody who subs on here with your Amazon Prime, thank you. Everyone who subs on Patreon, everyone who's given bits, everyone who's donated to that 160 quid that's up there, everyone that hasn't donated because you can't, but just comes in and watches, and you haven't got Amazon Prime, so you can't sub to us, and you can't afford the Patreon, but yet you still come and watch us when we're doing the free stuff, even though maybe you'd like to be there. For all of you, I mentioned this in the Discord, and someone said, "Well, even the people that haven't." That don't watch, even the people that don't watch, because even if you come and watch one show we do every 6 weeks, thank you.
Even if you download the free podcasts, like the Bite Size podcast and the Radio Anywhere stuff, it all helps. It all helps, and it makes us think that it's worth carrying on. You know, because this can be a lonely old job. We're lucky that we get to work together. There are people on this platform who work on their own, and God knows how they keep their heads in the game.
Oh, those people are arseholes. That's why they're working on their own. I haven't been drinking my water. I hadn't drunk any water, but then when I got back from the swimming, I was so dry. But then I went to sleep and forgot to have any water.
You woke up a husk.
Husk of a man. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. Oh, I found something. Actually, I'm going to go for a pee first.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you're welcome.
Are these streams audio on podcast app as well? These streams, you'll get the full audio if you go on our Patreon, right? You will get. I'll tell you about the nail varnish in a minute. You will get the full audio depending on which package you subscribe to on Patreon. But if you cannot afford to join us on Patreon, have a look on your podcast provider, type in Radio Anywhere, and you will get his full nighttime shows that he does. But you'll also get sort of a 10, 15-minute taster of what we do on here. So, you know, we'll put a little bit of something on there for you if you just want to keep in touch, really, and keep an idea of what we're doing. Sarah Seabass. These are stuck on nails because my nails have gone to absolute crap.
Look,
Did you find one?
Yeah,
One fell off.
Walk past it.
One fell off as
There
we
you go.
were about to go out, and I had to do an emergency stick on.
Funny, you mentioned it, and I knew it was on the floor there because I saw it 2 days ago. And just left it.
I couldn't find it. I looked for ages.
Let's have some trivia. Who wants to join us? Should we have a little Zoom? Let's have a little Zoom trivia game, shall we? Fancy that little Zoom trivia game?
Anyway, from Tesco. Big boy. Big boy's kicking. That's my foot, big boy.
Biggers, come on. Right, got to pick you up.
He is a unit.
Oh, look at this. Remember this guy? Mwah. Remember this guy?
This is the guy that we had to have in the other room with a secret camera so you'd get a glimpse of him because he just kept himself to himself.
Now look at him. Look. And it looks like his paws are dirty, but they're grey. They are actually grey. It's the strangest thing. Right, let's get a little zoom. I want a little... God, look at this Windows 11 toolbar. It's absolute bullshine. Let's get a little Zoom meeting going, shall we, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to do a little trivia, quiz, home. Oh, I had a lovely little email exchange with our friend Larry Carrasco.
Oh, I like him
DJ
so much.
Dan's dad. I haven't spoken to him for so long. He's one of those people that for the last 18 months I keep thinking, I must email Larry at some point and just check in because we hadn't heard from him for ages. And you know what I'm like, unless I do it there or then, or write it down on here, I don't do it. I must eat. And the other day I did it, and it was so lovely to. We're sticking your ass up in the air.
Showing off, innit?
It was so lovely. Oh bollocks! We can't do Zoom
Why?
because it doesn't work. We can't do Zoom because you can't get the camera to work if OBS is open first.
Oh.
So if we did it, we'd have to stop the stream, and I don't think all of you would come back. So we can't do that, I'm afraid. I must remember to open Zoom before we do the show.
So
Otherwise,
yeah, you were talking about Larry.
I finished talking about Larry.
Larry's a good fella, and we like him very much. Welly song, you'd come back, but we can't rely on everyone else. We can't. And one Welly song does not a summer make.
That's disappointing. All right, well, you can call in if you want to do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to do some trivia. The ultimate top trivia. This is called Top Trivia, and it's the ultimate. No news on George's tapes. No, they haven't got in touch with me, so I think I dodged that bullet.
Did I buy those for a quiz?
Possibly.
Yeah, it's good, that.
No, so George's tapes, Rainbow George died. He had about 2,000 tapes. Michael says, I wouldn't come back, would be too offended at the stream ending. And that's
Exactly.
That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing
And
with
you're-
sensible people like Michael.
And Michael, you're a new patron, so you're
We
the
listen.
king.
So Rainbow George died. He's got about 2,000 cassettes. I put in a bid for them and said, I'll take them and I'll broadcast them and stuff. And then I thought, whoa, that's an ADHD.
Yeah.
Then I know I'd get them out of the car. I'd be all excited. They're in the car. And then I would take them and put them in the garage and go, what the fudge have I just done? Is Radio Anywhere an app I can download? Well, El Grande, it doesn't make sense. But yes, you can download a free Radio Anywhere app. It's got an orange R and a white A, or maybe it's the other way around. It's free. And for all of you people who are struggling with the Android version, I believe it's been fixed. The problem was I was sending it out at 128 kbs
right.
MP3. Now it's at 64 kbs AAC.
Is that why it would sometimes stop?
That was why it was stopping, because the quality was too good.
If that ever happens and you don't want to mess about, you can just go and listen online. RadioAnywhere.live.
That was my phone was struggling to keep up with that.
Wow.
So, but it should be fixed now. Alistair North.
Good evening, Catherine and
Hello.
Ian.
Good evening, Alistair.
Yeah, how's it going? All right, good to hear that.
Yeah, we're good, man. We're good. It's nice to be back.
Good that Catherine's got some good news which she can't share.
It is
and
good
I'm
news. It is good
glad
news.
that Ian, you've got things planned out, and it sounds like that you're going to become a counsellor.
Well, I really, really, really want to tick all of the boxes so that I can at least pass the exam in August. There are 2 exams. There's an oral exam, which is easy. You just do a session with an actor, and then afterwards you get asked why you did this, what, that. Easy. And there's a multiple choice exam, which is I'm a little bit more nervous about. But yeah, it will be great to pass everything by August. There's a lot of work to be done, and then at least in September I can decide.
Yeah.
do I want to do this or not?
Yeah, it's good to have options.
Good to have the options. This year could be, you know, we've talked about. I really would like to give up show business. Actually, I probably can't afford to give this up at the moment, but I would love to give up show business. I'd love to just kind of disappear and get on and have a different life and not have to grind on Twitter. And this year, I think, is going to be transformative for us, one way or t'other. Transformative. Sofa Bum says, Catherine, whatever the news is, your face lights up when it's mentioned. Lovely to see. I'm hoping for a boy.
It's not that.
It's a girl. Alistair, how's things going with you, man? What are we? We're 6 days into 2022. What's the vibe?
Generally, it's been all right because I've been spending a lot of time over Christmas and the New Year with my mate, and he's gone back to Morecambe now, so that's a shame. But yeah, not too bad. I'm a bit stressed tonight because the Horde is next door, and a lot of.
Oh, they're making a lot of noise.
Well, they're not really. They're just young people, and they seem to shout. And I've got really thin walls, and these houses were built by a bloody cowboy. So yeah, I'm not too bad. I can't complain really. It's just that you know when you get that feeling in the stomach. Oh,
here we go again.
I hope it's not going to get louder later on with the bass. You know, the disco bass going.
The what?
Disco bass. Maybe
whatever
you're familiar
it
with it.
Anyway, not to worry.
Careful.
I'll get through it, and I've got noise cancelling headphones which I can use.
What did you say?
Noise cancelling. Oh.
For me, it's the moment of realization that is the best thing about that gag.
Yeah, it's good.
His voice said good, but the tone didn't.
You can't see this, but there are new reactions on.
Well, you say new? They're, I mean,
on YouTube, on Skype, and I'm really having fun.
Christmas ones.
Hanging
now.
the mistletoe over you.
What's this?
That picture of me was taken a long time ago, I think. Never mind. And Ian, I need to ask you about Radio Anywhere.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm considering doing a show and paying you the fee.
That's one of the options, guys. You can pay to have a little show on there. Gets broadcast after mine, which is the best slot, and about 4 or 5 times throughout the week as well. Yes. Twisty's doing one.
So I've listened to Katya's show. What a wonderful show that was.
Wasn't it brilliant?
And she said at the beginning, the brief is it's got to be something and then positive. Now,
she made that up.
My show is going to be not necessarily all positive because it's going to be called The Autobiography of Alistair.
Ooh.
So I'm going to play music which reflects different stages in my life.
Hello?
You know,
is there anybody out there?
Yeah, something like that. The music will reflect, you know, my favourite tunes that sort of kept me company as I went along. Now, is that something which may not be for you or Radio?
Hey, listen, the hour when people buy an hour, I think was it 80 quid? I think when people buy the hour, they can do whatever they want as long as it's not like racist or hate speech or anything like that. They can do whatever they want, and I look forward to hearing it. And it will go on after my show, which is the best slot that kind of the audience carries over. It'll get repeated a few times, and I'll do a couple of tweets about it as well.
You've fallen for a bit of smoke and mirrors there with Katya. She was just setting
She's a
herself up.
trickster.
She is. Just don't trust her.
Oh, salamander.
But I was so impressed that she was interviewing Steve Hackett, of course.
That was great, wasn't it?
And early Genesis is some of my favourites.
Well, that Steve Hackett song she played was incredible.
Yeah, he's so talented, that man.
I'd never really considered him, but I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah. Colston says you should call your show the Disco Bass Show.
Of course, yeah. I mean, that song's going to come at the end because it's happening now. No, I'm all right. I've dropped out of AA a little bit as well.
Okay.
Well, not just having a break, and maybe I was thinking today, I probably should get to a meeting, and I made the decision to, watch you guys tonight rather than go to a meeting, which I normally would have gone to. But that's all right. There's one on Monday. I'm going to get to that.
I'm not even going to say what I was going to say because you know what to do.
Yeah.
I've done 3 meetings this week. I was helping I did 3 meetings. I met a newcomer for coffee. I've really dived into it after. I'll get this right, Alistair. So my year anniversary was my first day of quarantine. So I couldn't go to a meeting for 2 weeks. And then my home meeting, they don't do chips. You get a little chip. My home meeting, they don't do chips. Not all of them do. And we got there, and at the start of the meeting, someone said, right, before we start, is there any AA business? And my friend got up and said, yep, I just want to say it's Ian's first birthday, and I got a chip for him. Oh, God, I was blown away by this is the kindness that you get in those rooms. This guy said, I just want to say it's Ian's first birthday. He wasn't here I got a chip for him. Whoa. I think I got it on me. Is it on me? I think I got it on me. There we go. My 1-year chip. Yes, one. So there we go. Now, Alistair, let me just say as well, if people do want to, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If people do want to buy an hour's show, host an hour of radio anyway, it's 80 quid. But if you buy it in January, it's 64 quid because there's 20% off. And you don't have to do it in January. You can buy it and you can do it even if it's 2 or 3 months. So 4 months away. So if you're thinking of doing it, I would suggest buying it now and then you can sit on it for as long as you need to.
And how you do it is up to you. You don't have to speak on it if you don't want.
No. And it doesn't have to be exactly an hour. It can, be whatever. I don't care.
Wherever it needs to be.
Whatever it needs to be. Thank you as always for your love and support, Alistair.
Of course.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Yeah, sure. Check this retweet. We are still on. Look at this, 309 people.
Welcome.
Still on for free.
Catever says, I'm halfway there with my show. Got the playlist, got the name, just got to get over my hatred of my own voice.
Oh, you won't. You won't.
No, it always sounds different. Apparently, the voice you hear that you think is yours is like from bone vibrations and all sorts of stuff like that. So you're never going to sound the way you think you sound. No, your external voice is not the one you hear in your own head.
Bone vibration, she talks about. Obsessed. Ian, do you miss Periscope? Because I do. Yeah, I do miss Periscope. Actually. Oh, I tell you what I wanted to... I forgot that... Remember stereo?
Yeah.
I forgot that stereo exists. I'm going to the shroptist tomorrow and I don't think I've got an ingrown toenail.
You think it's stopped now?
It doesn't hurt anymore, but I'm still going to go and say, can you have a look at it?
Yeah, because you took action yourself, didn't you?
I did. I went in there.
You may just be prolonging the...
I went in there. Do you remember the stereo? By the way, someone said, who was it who... I want to say...
We've got a call
coming in. Someone asked me about the strawberries and cream. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Hello.
They were great. Hello there.
Hi, it's Michael Ward.
Hello, Michael Ward.
Hello, Michael Ward.
I was a long time Patreon, but I had to take a month off for December.
Yeah, that for those who don't know, December was when we did Racist Month, and we showed our true colours, white, and we spoke our minds.
And only Michael was bothered.
Yeah,
shame on you.
Michael couldn't take it. Michael the snowflake went, I don't want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear the truth spoken.
I had to do the walk thing.
The woke snowflake thing. God. No one ever has to apologise or explain why they've stopped listening. And if you stop listening because you don't like us, please don't tell us. You particularly don't have to explain. But no one ever has to explain, I couldn't do it this, I can't, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, we don't need to know. We would never judge anybody, apart from the people who say they didn't like us or we didn't give enough stuff. We judge those people.
They're idiots.
Quite a lot. Michael!
Yeah, so things are tight at the moment. Unemployed, but I'm training to be an HGV driver.
Now, how does I drive cars, and my mum's care home. They said, "Oh, do you know you're insured to drive the minibus, and you could take your mum home with you?" And I had the conversation, going, "Oh wow, okay, that'd be great." I can't drive big vehicles. I
Oh.
cannot do it.
I've driven a fire engine.
Wow.
A dumper truck.
But have you parked them?
A digger. Yeah.
You parked a fire engine?
Yeah.
Parallel parking?
Do you know what's interesting about fire engines?
Yeah. Be with you in a second, Michael.
They're
We've
all-
gone off on a tangent.
They're all
I do apologise.
automatic.
Right.
So don't F about because they're not as agile as you think.
Okay. But could you do a roundabout in a fire engine?
Well, no, I don't know. Yeah,
Exactly.
probably.
So no,
yeah,
you couldn't.
I could.
You couldn't. I can't.
could.
So the point I'm trying to get to is I'm very impressed by you, Michael. That was the point I was trying to get to. How
Yeah,
long
but you're making it sound impossible, and Michael's going to ace it.
I think Michael will ace it. He sounds like the kind of guy that could do this with his eyes closed, but please don't. How long is the course?
Well, I've not started driving yet with the HGVs, but
Do you do it on PlayStation to start with?
Yeah, I'm doing it on Euro Truck Simulator.
There we
How
go.
hard can it be then? You're sorted.
And so first up, there's 3. I'm doing it as part of like adult education budget thing, so job centres paying for it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And,
Okay.
So up front, there's a health and safety course and a warehousing type thing, and something about the driving, and then I'm just waiting on getting the provisional license back for the HGVs, and then I'll
then
be.
are you
doing all the
guaranteed a job at the end of it?
No, you're guaranteed an interview,
Okay.
but not a job as such. But if it's right, what's being said in the media,
There's a shortage.
there's plenty of jobs going.
Yeah,
so, fingers crossed, and I've heard good stuff online in the forums and stuff that people are getting jobs after
Brilliant.
passing the test. So,
So when do you finish? When do you get the interview? Do you think? I mean, what is it? 3 months? 6 months?
I think it's going to be at least sort of 3 months-ish,
Okay.
because they've got to finish the courses, and then there's probably at least a week behind the wheel before doing the tests, and the test might take a while to get to because there's a lot of people applying.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I bet.
But,
Oh, well, I bet.
I mean, I don't mind driving bigger things. I think my first car was a people carrier.
When I went from my Polo, was it, to a Nissan Qashqai, that shit me out. I got it because I'd been in a really bad car crash, and I'd seen what had happened to the back of my car. Thank Christ my boys weren't in there, but I thought I need something with a little bit of a tougher back. But even that, driving that off the first time was like, oh my God, this is too big.
I used to have to drive the radio car when I worked at a local
Oh, I
radio
did
station.
that,
They're big, aren't they?
Yeah, Black Thunder, I kept crashing it. Kept crashing it.
That was a Jeep, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
The thing that we had at Three County, I think, was some sort of Espace.
English?
A Renault Espace.
Well, listen, Michael, I really, really wish you the best of luck. Keep us up to date if that's appropriate.
And good luck to both of you. I hope everything goes well. And
Thanks, Michael.
I've definitely heard rumours that Kath's the new James Bond. So
Don't.
Closer.
if
than you
that's
think.
right, then
All I can say
that's gonna be cool.
is, if Kath's thing comes off, you lot are I'm in for a treat.
Yeah.
I'm in for a treat. I'm looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it. Michael, take care, man. Best of luck.
All right, cheers, bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
thank you,
Michael.
thank you. I'm reminded of that video that I sent you the other day. Let's play it until we get in trouble.
What video is that?
You know the video.
What?
By the way, talking about Euro Truck Simulator, I saw a clip of someone playing a game where they had to drive a bus up a mountain.
Oh God, no! Why?
What was that? What was that? And it had like loads of people. I think it was like, I don't know if it was racist. It was like an Indian bus driving up a mountain.
Oh right, okay. God, it's bad enough being a passenger on one of those bloody buses.
I wouldn't go on one of those.
I've been on ones in Italy along the coast, and they have to honk their horns to let the other drivers know they're on their way around the corner. It's flipping terrifying, and it looks like the front of the bus is swinging out into the air.
Yeah. Here we go. So this was posted the other day.
Oh yeah, this
in the Discord. Boney M and the song Belfast.
right?
Anyone ever heard of this before?
I mean, the lyrics will not make it any clearer because it's like someone fell into a dictionary and just
I
pulled
do
bits
wonder
out.
if the subtitles, in fact, we'll go to the top right. I do wonder if the subtitles are slightly wrong because of their pronunciation, right? But also, his name's Bobby, isn't it, the guy? I think it's Bobby.
The dancing.
He's
man.
dancing because he doesn't sing on any of the records. So he's nothing. He's Bez of the 70s. Bezantes. So this is Belfast by Boney M, right? This is insane, this song. Here we go.
The album Love for Sale, 1976.
Here we go. I love these videos as well that you sometimes get where they start and finish a little bit late. Cock Bongo says, I was shouting about this at the £20 Patreon meeting. We don't listen to anyone in those meetings. It's a great, but watch Bobby, right? I don't know if that's his name or not. I'm hovering up the top right because you want to see the subtitles. Michael says, that was my first call ever to Ian and Kate. Mate!
You should have said.
Bobby died in St. Petersburg on the same date as Ra Ra Rasputin.
Wow. He nearly fell over then. Or was it all part of the dance?
Did
We'll
he?
never know. Yeah.
Let's have a little look. Oh, he did? He did. I mean, I think he was a drug user. Here we go. Whoa! Look at that. He's defying gravity there. He's doing that Bob Hope, Bing Crosby thing where they lean forward and then lean back. And,
Got to have a belief in.
So I think it's belief in. I think she's saying got to have a belief in.
That's all right. Well, that might make more sense.
Got to have a belief in. Got to have a belief in all the people, cause the people are leaving.
Belief in still works, I think.
When the people believe in.
I remember, I think I had a huge crush on her as a kid. It's very, very young. She's very sexy. And just watching this now, something has pinged in the back of my head a little. When
the people believe in. When the people believe in all the children, cause the children are leaving. Belfast, Belfast. When the country rings the living bell,
now, Paul is Irish. I know you're. Well, hang on. Belfast is Northern Ireland, isn't it? Right. What does this line mean? When the country rings the leaving bell, you're lost.
Why do you think he's going to know that?
He's Irish.
Well, yeah, but it makes no
He's
bloody
from
sense to anyone.
Well, no, but he's Northern Ireland, right?
Was there a leaving bell that was rung?
This is what I want to know. Is the leaving bell, is that a thing? It's like, you're going to be getting the leaving bell if you carry on like
offensive.
that. Sorry? What is the leaving bell? We'll cut that bit from the video. Is the leaving bell a thing?
you're lost. Belfast, Belfast. When the hate you have for one another's spouse.
Now, is she blaming it on Belfast, which is Northern Ireland? Now, is this siding with the North, the South, the English, or Ireland?
I think she's talking about the Troubles in general, right?
But why are they so... They also call... Well, they'll call Belfast a country in a second.
You can try, you can try, you can try, you can try.
Don't forget, don't take your eyes off of Bobby. Sorry to this young lady here, but we can't see.
You can try to tell the world the reason why Belfast.
Great chorus. That, by the way, those are the moves I was doing on New Year's Eve. Those are the moves I was doing on New Year's Eve.
You don't want to know about the moves I was doing.
Belfast. Belfast. It's a country that's changing.
It's the country that's... Yeah.
Oh, it's a country that's changing.
It's a country that's changing. Yeah. All right, get it.
It's a country that's changing. All the people, cause the people are leaving.
By the way, next live show we do, you know.
It's a world that's deceiving. Oh, it's a world that's deceiving.
Belfast has never been sexier.
It's a world that's deceiving all the people, cause the people believe in you. Belfast, Belfast. When the country rings the living bell, you're lost. Belfast, Belfast. When they hate you and for one another's past, you can try, you can try, you can try, you can try, you can try to tell the world the reason why. Belfast,
So sexy, right?
I mean, it's a very happy dance for a very sombre lyric.
Let's just jump to the end, because at the end you get a little bit of when the filming finishes. The Leaving Bell is Brexit. They were years ahead of their time. Here we go. You get a little bit when they finish doing the song, and they just kind of stood there, and everyone's thinking, what are we doing with our lives?
You can try, you can try, you can try to tell the world the reason why. Belfast.
So they're German. I wonder what their am I right that their English isn't very good? This is what I seem to remember. Particularly Bobby. I could be wrong. But at this stage, they didn't really speak English.
That one. You said I sounded all right then. Wasn't
No,
that
I'm
him?
talking about them, the Boney M, that they didn't speak English.
You mean that wasn't him talking in Rasputin?
Well, they've learnt it phonetically, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You've seen Laurel and Hardy doing the French stuff, haven't you?
No.
No?
I don't think I have.
Oh, we'll watch that. Here we go, the end of the video. Finishes, and everyone thinks, what are we doing here?
Tape's over. Tape fades out. God, no one clapped or anything.
There's no audience.
Well, he could have done it.
Right. Well, first of all, okay, we've got a couple of things to look at. We look at Boney M interview, right, to see if they speak English. Boney
Your
M
work can
swap
feel
shop.
much smoother with Monday.
Oh, that's Gregory's girl. Swap shop rock garden party. Oh, excuse me, guys. There's the swap shop. Noel Edmonds rock garden party. What have we found? Oh my God. Shwaddy Waddy?
Oh, God.
I threw a book by the lead singer of Shwaddy Waddy. He's now their manager in the bin. I've read one of his books and it was really interesting. I read a second one, it was boring. I don't know if that is Shwaddy Waddy. I mean, that's the clothes they wear. No, is that mud? That's not Shwaddy Waddy. Pop stars in the 70s were bloody ugly, right?
Didn't seem to matter, did it? He's distracting by undoing that 6 buttons.
These days, oh, I was going to say, at least those guitars are plugged in. I don't know if his is. It's the Ricky bass.
Enjoy that, did you, kids?
Yeah, it is Shwaddy Waddy, is it? Okay.
Fantastic. What a great way to get things underway.
Tennis.
Shwaddy Waddy.
Tennis
They'll be
tits.
back in just a
Noel Edmonds, or otherwise known as Tennis Tits.
moment with another sound. We've also got darts. We got the goodies and Patty Boulay. So
I saw Patty Boulay in a car park in Windsor a few years ago.
You did?
I was really excited. She was getting into a Rolls Royce. I thought, oh my God, it's Patty Boulay. No one knows who she is now. I don't even know what I guess she was a singer, but she was very glamorous.
I wonder if she was visiting Elton.
Yeah, possibly. No, because she was parked in the Victoria Street car park. So, no, she was shopping.
now we've got some
Assad is mobile. I'm glad you're mobile. I'm glad you subbed.
marvellous bank holiday music for you. We're down here at the Jubilee Gardens, quite obviously by their name. They were opened last year, celebrate Her Majesty's Jubilee, and you can see that already we've got a fabulous crowd of people who have turned up. But there's
Look at that crane. That's not a joke. That's a crane.
plenty of room for more. We're probably the nearest to Waterloo Station, but there's plenty of buses around, and you never know, there could be a lot of people who have stayed at home for the
Call it
bank holiday in the
Waterloo.
houses around
Waterloo Station. What would you call it?
Waterloo.
here who'd like to
My friend Conan says Star Wars.
I know.
Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars.
come along, please feel free to do so. Pop along in the next hour. Guarantee you great music. Incidentally, this site was, back in 1951, used as the Festival of Britain site.
Right, can we have darts on, please?
Someone's filling.
Marvellous Gardens. Come and see the fabulous...
It's like when Ricky Gervais had to fill in for Elton John, was it? You remember that? Something.
Did he tell about the history of the venue?
No, he didn't. It was. Have you not seen that? He was like announcing, and the act was late, and so then he started doing that.
No, God.
The scenes going on here. It's a great part of London. You see there the special camera. Do we get a wave from Pete up the top
I had
there?
to go on.
We do. That's
Look
Pete.
at that. Hang on a minute.
Peter's
Camera
not strapped
4.
on.
There's not.
And he can get a fabulous...
He's not strapped on.
No.
I mean that. Oh no, I thought that was, but no, that's the. That might be, but that ain't safe. Go on. Sorry, you're going to say something.
I had to introduce a band called ABBA Magic once in front of a crowd similar size to that. God, it was embarrassing. At a firework display on a stage, and they said, "Just go on and introduce ABBA Magic." So I did a.
ABBA Magic.
God, they were good actually.
Yeah, I bet.
They were magic.
Sound good.
I introduced them and I said, ABBA Magic. Nothing. No one moved. Crowd noise dies down. It's ABBA Magic. Nothing from the back of the stage. They let me do it 3 times, and then someone went, "You're going to have to come off before they can come on." They hadn't told me that they were going to turn the lights off and do that whole thing. It was flipping mortifying. And in the end I went, "Yeah, they'll be on in a bit." It was horrible. It was horrible.
I hate people
If I'd have known a
saying
bit,
on my stereo.
I was really annoyed. No, I was more embarrassed than anything, but I just thought, what a shitty thing to do. Just tell me how you want to do it if you're going to do something special. Make me look like a prick.
Well, I don't know if they made you look like a prick,
I felt like one.
Catherine. By the way, I should just say, you can Skype us anytime you want. Let me just get Skype open. What happened there? Why's it gone? Oh, St. John says, I have a question about driving in the UK. We're available, buddy.
We know about that. Both of us have done it.
Yep.
Haven't we?
Yep. We're available to talk right now.
Hello.
Hello, St. John.
St. John, what was your question?
Hang on, we can't see you.
Oh, I don't have my camera on.
Okay,
You know
well, that's
me.
fair enough. That's
It's all
fine.
good.
Naked man. So, do you guys have to learn to parallel park in the UK like all the time, or is it just in certain areas?
What do you mean? Hang on. Well, you've asked two different questions. The first question is, do you have to learn to parallel park? I don't think it's part of the driving tests.
I thought there are about 3 different moves, right, that they can draw upon for your driving test. So you may be asked to parallel park, but generally it's like, it used to be a 3-point turn, but now they say turn in the road using it as...
yeah, but that's different to parallel parking.
No, but that they would be like your speciality moves that might come into
You
the
used to
exam.
have to reverse around a corner. You don't
Yeah.
do that now. So, the answer to your question is no, probably not. It's not on the driving test.
Okay, I wasn't sure because like around here you don't have to do it, but like if you live in the city, because the city has more areas where you have to parallel park, it's required.
Oh,
but like
right.
in the county, it's not. I wasn't sure.
Why
if that was
can't
the same.
people parallel park going forwards? It's always backwards. Is it impossible because of the shape of a car?
That's a good question. And I had a video I wanted to show you because I thought that this was an interesting thing that you might not have seen. Have you heard about this?
Hang on a second.
Go ahead.
Tony says, it is you, Muppet. Kath
Ooh.
just said you might get asked as it's part of 3 possible manoeuvres. But then, Tony, you bell end, if you look at the comment above you from Illogical Hell, who I trust more than Catherine, it's not on the driving test anymore, but it's still late. So, Tony, goodbye.
Farewell. It was a good shot.
It was a good shot, Tony. Actually, I feel bad. Unblock Tony, guys. Can we unban Tony's palace? But Tony, watch it. You're going to get a fist knuckle sandwich.
So there was this invention that was like being like patented in the 1950s that would have made parallel parking like super easy. Like now we have like AI that does it for us with some cars. But this one, I sent you the video on Skype. It's super interesting looking. It has a 5th wheel in the trunk, and the wheel like descends out of the trunk onto the road, and it turns it like semicircle into the spot. So you just pull up like next to it, and it rotates the car into the spot.
I have that video. We will show it.
Yeah, it's super cool. I just heard about the parallel parking thing, and just was curious.
Thank you, man. We're going to watch your video now.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, St. John.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, here we go. So this is his thing. Oh, look at that.
Oh my.
That's incredible. You've seen Jackie Chan parking, right?
Oh, does he like skid into a space?
Yes, man.
The best parking I've ever seen was one of the first times I ever went to Italy as a kid, right? Yeah. Everyone drove old bangers and you thought, oh, I wonder why, because they're so kind of proud of their appearance and stuff. And then you saw how they park and just basically everyone leaves their handbrake off because you sort of bump into the one in front and then bump into the one behind and get into your space.
All right, this is Nick, but let's just watch Jackie Chan. I love Jackie Chan. I showed this to my kids, this film. It's too violent for kids. They were really upset. I wish Jackie Chan wasn't old. Right, hang on a minute. Let's go back to Noel's. Michael, I saw you call. We're going to come to you in a second. New to this says, I'm sure I did a parallel park on my test about 6 months ago. Then, or I might be mixing up the names of the manoeuvres. Samo Hung's birthday today. What would Samo do? Right. Goodbye, Jackie Chan. We're back
Fabulous
here.
View of the northern bank of the Thames from there. You can see the Houses of Parliament, of course. You can see Big
Well, it's
Ben.
all different now. That the London Eye would be there.
And then as he pans...
Noel Edmonds was such a boring children's television presenter. A really boring man, full of his own import.
Further along, there we've got Old Scotland Yard, to the eastern part of London, the city of London. And that, of course, is the Festival Hall itself.
That car park's still there. Talk Radio is over there.
And then if Pete pulls back from there, you can see the stage area where we are.
Oh, we've got Shawadi Wadi lined up again.
And I'm down in one corner of it. And that's your view of London, as we see it from the Jubilee Gardens here. So please, if you want to spend your bank holiday in a slightly different way, then all you've got to do is pop along here and be welcome.
Crowded,
be very welcome indeed.
Bored.
He's whipped them up into a flipping frenzy with that.
Again, we've got for you Shawadi Wadi.
I hated all this faux 50s rock and roll.
Yeah, it was bollocks, wasn't it?
In the 70s. It really was shit. It really...
Well, mostly because it was done by old men.
Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, guys.
The truth of the matter.
Don't know what watching this shit.
If Cuddles could just come on, who works in our swap shop office, the prize...
Oh.
Cuddles. I assumed he was going for the monkey.
Monkey, yeah.
I
hate that
with
duck.
their
That
brand
one.
new single, or the song, the first live performance of the song that's going to be their new single.
Live
But I
performance
promised
of
you
the song.
silly games, and boy oh boy, do we have some really daft games for you. If Cuddles could just come on, who works in our swap shop office, the prize...
That is... She's a...
That's classic BBC in the 70s.
Cuddles.
God.
What exactly is the prize, Carolyn? It's a swap shop goodie bag. Oh, and we've got some
Has it got one of those
LPs
paper hats?
and a hat, which probably won't fit anybody.
Okay, no, so it's got one of the plastic ones. I apologise.
And some stickers and some badges and things. So all the
the
can we
game?
have
Basically a load of old
the young
shit.
contestants in here for the first lot. If you'd like to step this way,
Has that got a tam o' shanter in
come
it?
round the box here. Let's have a quick run down the list.
Warm day, is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, this was me in the 1970s.
That's me with the long socks.
Names, so the people up and down the UK know who they're seeing being really daft. What's your name?
Jonathan. Chris. David. Margaret. Alison.
You've got your...
My youngest told me that one of her friends at school is called Liz, which I found quite comical. I said that's kind of a mum's name, isn't it?
You've got
Liz.
your own fan club going there, David. Now, it's...
Are they apple bobbing?
Bigger chin than groups. Now, this game is quite obviously a dressing up game. It really is going to be quite your respective gents. Jolly good. Now, we've got the first thing to set you off. Where does this go? Should we get that one down there? Would you...
This is Tits McGee
He's
from our
really
office.
getting into the mood.
Look, it's just a cardboard box with stuff, crepe paper.
Do the thing here. Splendid. So when I say go, you put those on and then dip in the box and pull out as much as you can and try and make one complete outfit. Go.
Is there anything in the box?
Here's a tam o' shanter.
Well, the jockey
Oh, the
jacket
girls have to
doesn't
dress
fit,
the boys.
and he's having terrible trouble with his kilt there. As soon as you think you've actually oh, I like it. I like it. Beautiful. As soon as you think you've actually done it, then you just let me know. You reckon you're there? And you reckon you were there? There was nothing else left? Are
The
you
kids,
sure?
they're really enjoying this,
I
aren't
better
they?
do him up. We're going to Argentina. Oh, brilliant. What does a Scotsman wear underneath his kilt?
He's about 7.
Not appropriate.
He's 7, 9 tops.
Jeans, by the look of it.
Rolled
Splendid.
up.
So, once again, what was your name?
Chris.
You were Chris. And who was
I
the lady?
told you, it's Chris.
Dickhead. I don't think dickhead was a phrase then.
No, what would you have called him?
Wally.
Burke.
Yeah.
You were dressing him. What was your name?
Caroline.
Jolly good. Go and stand over next to him. Congrats about Rudolf Nureyev, but it's all right. You can get out of that gear in a moment. A song which I'm sure you're very familiar with. The Bee Gees have been doing so well in America and over here, and
They're
the
not
song
here
"Staying
now.
Alive" is a very famous song indeed.
Oh, you little teaser. So the Bee Gees are on
To
next.
sing it for us, we've got Patty Boulay.
That is a disappointment. Oh, she's kept that upbeat kind of vibe, not watered it down at all. Imagine that. There's like 2,000 kids and you go out. Incredible.
Well, I can tell by the way you use your walk, you're a woman's man. No time to talk. Using love to keep me warm. We've been kicked around since I was
Tell you
born.
what, she enunciates better than the Bee Gees.
She does, yeah.
I didn't know those were the words.
I didn't realise until I was dancing on New Year's Eve to Come On Eileen that he says it's like, the thing about his thoughts being dirty. I'd never heard that before.
Yeah.
Never heard that. Incredible scenes.
That was that's the first pop video I remember seeing. Those dungaree boys chasing that girl with the pram.
I don't remember the video.
Patty Boulay. Great, Patty Boulay. And she's staying alive, and I'll get a chance to chat to Patty in a while. I'm getting a bit carried
bet
away
she's
now
thrilled.
because we come to a very exciting part of the Rock Garden Party. A chance for us to find someone with an awful lot of feeling. We grabbed somebody from the audience. Would you like to come over with her? What's your name?
Susan.
Right, Susan. Have you got a
You're a very attractive young lady.
rough idea what we want you to do?
More or less.
You got a rough idea. The point was, we asked you whether you had any feeling. We wanted to find someone with an awful lot of feeling because we have a bag here.
This is horrible.
Cuddles, if you could just pass me the bag. Thank you.
Stop calling her Cuddles.
We've established her name is Carolyn.
Thank you very much. Now, in here, we have a number of items. And all you've got to do is tell us what's in there. No feeling at the bottom. It's
I like her T-shirt. I
I
can't
do.
quite work out what it is.
I like the whole vibe.
Yeah, I do like that a lot. That kind of circular. You used to get a lot of circular things on T-shirts, didn't you?
Yeah.
feeling strictly from the inside. And judging by what I asked to be put in there, it's all rather revolting. Anyway, you tell us. You put your arm in. No looking. Put your arm in. And call out anything you identify.
Grape.
A what?
What did she say?
A grape.
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 Are you sure about the grape? Well, pull it out.
I bet women have said that to Edmonds in his bedroom. It's a grape. Well, pull it out.
Oh, God.
Won't it come?
You can't see the T-shirt. Oh, all right.
Oh, you missed that.
Gafford, you're really complaining tonight, dude.
Did
What's
you hear
your
what you just
problem?
said?
What?
Pull it out, won't it come?
Pull it out. Won't it come? What? What's the rest of it?
One of the squishy things, green squishy things, and
Green squashy things? Well, pull it out and we'll have a look at that bit.
God.
Oh, it was a sausage. And it's... Oh, dear.
Sweet Lord.
Sausage, why is it green? Well, you obviously know, because it's got some slime on it. There is something else in
No, have a wash, mate. Get a flannel.
there. You've inadvertently found the sausage in the middle of the slime, but you got the grape right. There is one other thing, which I've got a feeling you're not going to find, actually. Have a guess.
eyelash.
An eyelash! Brilliant! There is a false eyelash in.
What the fudge?
Right, bearing in mind, this is a rock garden party in front of
What?
quite a few hundred people. Do you think they're all getting a kick out of this game?
Wells, that's bullshit. That's can we delete Wells's comment, please? Because that's not true.
In there somewhere. That's absolutely brilliant. Give her a cheer. She deserves a cheer. If you've ever had to do anything quite that revolting, she certainly deserves a cheer. That is
Brexit types miss these good old days. Correct, Mickey. Thank you for
an
your sub.
eyelash in there. Some goodies, some swap shop goodies for you.
And speaking of goodies,
would you like the contents of this bag as well?
No.
No. All right. Congratulations, Susan. Thanks for coming up. I'll return that lot to the BBC GUI department. In the meantime, what about a nice big welcome for Darts?
More faux darts, more faux 50s rock and roll. Dip, 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 dip.
I saw a crazy chick running down the street. I said, oh, pretty baby, why the great big heat? She said, oh, wow, what a squid.
He looks like that as an actor.
Don't you dig the scene?
Oh, by the way, I watched The Gentleman the other night. It was great. Really enjoyed it.
I'm watching Girls 5 Ever. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Tina Fey's in it.
Okay.
Busy Phillips. Your sister recommended it. It's
Thank
a
you,
90s girl band reunite.
Oh,
with
okay.
hilarious
I'm up for that.
consequences.
I'm
Yeah,
up
it's
for
really
that.
good.
I also watched Hancock, the Will Smith film, which I thought I'd seen before, but I'd seen it on like hooky DVD when it was like, I think it was a cinema camera. I used to be able to watch those things that are filmed on that, but I really enjoyed it until the last 25 minutes and it got stupid. Bob Fish just died lately. Well, this guy, he died.
Daddy Cool's playing his piano machine. Well, Daddy who? Daddy Cool. Daddy who? Daddy.
I remember this guy. What a strange time to be alive. That guy.
She passes by the flashlights.
Well done, Catherine, yes.
I don't believe that. I really don't believe it. We had thought of tying concrete blocks to his legs, but Darts will be back. 2 more numbers, so they'll be going quite mad, I can assure you.
Absolutely
and if you're wondering where
bonkers.
this programme's coming from, it's from the Jubilee Gardens on the South Bank.
Alison says, watch my first Nathan for You, very strange. It gets, yeah, I watched my last one today.
In London, and we'd love to see you if you want to come along. Still got loads of time, some 37 minutes of good music to come.
And also
but
plenty of space by
a very, very
that
important
crowd
part of
is
the
not
proceedings,
as big as
where we
as
try and
as it
find
was
the
at the
brain
start.
Like the Trump
of the Jubilee
inauguration.
Gardens, and we think we found a
Patches.
very, very intelligent person. Now, your name, sir?
Martin,
Martin. Whereabouts do you come from, Martin?
Gloucestershire.
You come from Gloucestershire. Ah, so are you up in London for a holiday at the moment?
Yeah, I'm staying with my sister.
Gosh.
That is a great look, Martin. I like that. I like that.
I've had that fringe.
Yeah, well, mum haircuts.
Where does she live?
Wimbledon.
In Wimbledon. Now, are you very
I
brainy?
like his swagger.
Yeah.
More or less.
1 or 2 verdicts coming from the audience. Would you like easy, medium, or difficult questions?
Medium.
You'd like medium questions. Okay, well, that's quite a good thing. 3 questions coming your way. If you answer them all correctly,
Martin thinks Noel's a dickhead, doesn't he?
we have a rather splendid prize for you. It's not swap shop goodies, it's a special prize. Just step this way a bit. All good quizmasters say that. Stand on the mark. Now, no shouting from the audience, please. No shouting the correct answers, because they are very easy. I have down here some mind-boggling questions.
Just ask the question, you
Can
prick.
you please give me, first of all, a number between 1 and 30?
20.
20. Well done. Got the first one right. Well done. Brilliant. Very good. We now move on to the second question. And can you please tell me, think about this one. Do you know much about pop music?
Bit, yeah.
Who had a hit with Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water?
Paul Simon and Simon Garfunkel.
Oh, I thought you were going to get it wrong. Well done. Well done.
I was going to put a mark.
I told you.
I did.
In doing that?
Oh.
Can you tell me what is written
That was a strange jump. That escalated
on the
quickly.
inside of the bucket? With you, Romeo.
Romeo, he's the drummer from Schwaddy
That
Waddy.
is his prize.
Now the only
Would you like
original
to present
member.
that to Martin?
Romeo
who has just,
Valentine, I think his name was. Is that right?
Romeo.
His
That's
name's Romeo
Martin, who has
Valentine.
just proved that he's the most intelligent person here.
Full suit.
To give one away. We were told this was the one that the cleaners rejected, though. So that's why they rejected. And can we just please have where you've been... Thanks.
Here we go. Now is an act. We've interviewed him. We didn't get Tim Brooke Taylor in the end, did we? No. This is a bad. love this song. I used to listen to this on tape, and I would transcribe the lyrics. This is the song.
We're the goodies, how do you do? We've just been down to the zoo. We saw a monkey in a cage, doing a dance that could be the rage. It's not hard, so let's all do the funky gibbon. Woo, woo, woo.
It's a great song, man.
Do the funky gibbon. A little funky. Please let the other arm reach up to the trees.
It's such a strange act, the Goodies.
To you, happy birthday, dear Mickey. Happy birthday to M-I-C-K-E-Y-F-O-U-S-E. M-I-C.
What is? I don't know
Bringing
what's
out motorists, as if motorists
Right,
are
hang
some
on, let's just
strange
get to the
sort
end
of
of this
creature.
boring.
We seem to have brought out the poppies. I've got to thank you all for coming along. Have you enjoyed yourselves? Great. Well, I wish you a very happy bank holiday
Great.
indeed. As you know, Swap Shop isn't on the air at the moment, but Swap Shop will be coming back in the autumn. And just as in the last series, we pioneered wandering around the television centre with our little shoulder camera, so we turned up in all sorts of funny places. Now that we can do this, now that we can actually go all over the place with these cameras and the stage and everything, you never know where we're going to turn up, really. Let's have a quick word down here before we have to go with some people down the front who came to the West Country for a holiday. What have you done coming here?
Come for holiday.
Little tranny. Look, little trannies. Looks like phones.
Yeah.
It's little transistor radios.
You've come for a
That's not. I don't think that is a camera.
holiday in London. So you didn't expect to bump into us here?
This might be a camera.
What's your name?
Andrew.
That is not a camera.
Yeah, it might be.
No, cameras weren't
I
like
want
that.
like that, like a.
I don't believe that is a camera in 1978.
And are you from Weston?
No, Kent.
Whereabouts in Kent?
Broadstairs.
I thought you'd forgotten. Broadstairs, there's another one from the coast, so why come to London? What fascinates you about London?
Working up in London as a chef in Nova.
I was going to say, shut up. I was going to say, well, London's just shut up.
No,
I was going to
Kent.
say, working
Whereabouts
up
in
with
Kent?
it's shit.
Broadstairs.
I thought you'd forgotten. Broadstairs, there's another one from the coast, so why come to London? What fascinates you about London?
Working up.
This guy, this lady, this giant of a man, someone on the shoulders.
Up in London as a chef in Overseas Bankers, as next door the Bank of England.
Why aren't you working now?
Not today, tomorrow.
You're a chef next door to the Bank of England. You're not cooking the books.
No, not now.
Oh, I've got to get a better joke in somewhere. Whereabouts are you from?
Western.
You're from Weston, so you're obviously with him. Is it your idea to come to London, or did he drag you along?
No. Like it here.
Just
Where have you
checking,
been so
people are
far?
allowed to go to London, aren't they? He seems to be interrogating them
Hope
all.
you've enjoyed yourselves. We'll be back in the autumn with regular Swap Shop, but from this rather special pop concert. We wish you all a goodbye. You'll do it in style, won't you? Goodbye, Britain. Farewell. Bye-bye. Happy Bank Holiday.
Bank holidays were so shit back then.
That seemed to be quite a begrudging presentation
Well, first
style.
of all, it was originally called Noel Edmonds Rock Garden Party. Now, what's it called and what's
Swap
wrong with
shops, and there's no. Yes,
There we go.
There's no
There we
apostrophe in
go.
there.
that? Well, I mean, that's an hour long. They only had 4 turns. That's lame. And, I mean,
Everyone had a few goes, didn't they?
darts were never, darts were always a joke anyway. This must be why we always go on bank holidays, because this is what it was like. The thing is, this would have been a big deal.
Well
doing
done,
that.
Crispin.
Doing a live outside broadcast like that would have been a huge deal.
Programmes for your holiday weekend Monday
What?
on
What?
BBC One.
Please don't finish.
At 6:15 Disney time, Penelope Keith with a cast of your favourite Disney characters. At 7 o'clock, the...
Oh!
Damn it!
So you never saw... So Laurel and Hardy, they did the Beatles thing, right? They would make their films, and then they'd finish a scene, and they'd film it in French and in German.
Oh,
phonetically. It is the coolest, weirdest thing. Here we go. I think this whole film's in French. Here we go.
Vous êtes fort dans l'abnégation. Vraiment, mon chéri. Oh, alors tant mieux.
Oh no, that's dubbed.
This
That's
voyage-
dubbed. We don't want dubbed. Let's try this.
deviendra directeur
No,
général
it's dubbed.
de la...
Where is it dubbed? Laurel and Hardy speaking French. Foreign Scenes compilation. Here we go. Hey, Sloop, thank you for the sub. Bastard Sprinkler 3000 asks, was the 70s any good? No.
I was barely in it, I can't tell you.
This is Spanish. Spuck Mitternacht.
¿Dónde naciste? No sé. ¿Qué no sabes? No me acuerdo. Estaba muy chico.
Is it good?
Yeah. Where were you born? I don't know. How don't you know? I don't remember. I was very small.
¿Dijiste que tenías un tío? Sí. ¿Dónde está? En la Universidad de Barcelona.
Isn't it weird?
Ah!
He's saying in Barcelona.
Yeah, he's saying. Yeah,
so
he's
they're regionalising it
yeah,
as well.
He's saying, don't you have an uncle? Yes. Where is he? In the University of Barcelona.
Vamos bien.
That's good.
If you notice as well, they just keep looking off to the cue cards.
Ah, vamos bien. ¿Qué es, profesor?
What is he,
no,
a teacher?
Está en un frasco.
No, he's in a jar.
There we go, German. Oh, this is the same thing, I guess, in German. This is brilliant. What a crazy idea.
It's brilliant.
Sind deine Eltern Achlaron? Ja, warum? Hast du sonst noch Verwandte? Wo bist du geboren? Ich weiß nicht. Ach, weiß es nicht. Ich war zu klein, das zu wissen. Wohl, mein Herr.
That's Frank.
Enfin, de quoi s'agit-il? Nos amis donnent une soirée à notre nom. Au cercle? Oui.
Reading off here.
Pour nous deux? Certainement. Mais tu ne peux pas sortir. Pourquoi? Parce que tu es malade.
We're being raided. Tottenham Andy, thank you for the raid. We're just watching Laurel and Hardy en français.
There's going to be a party, but he can't go. Why not? Because you are ill.
Oh, c'était un prétexte pour me débarrasser d'elle.
It was just an excuse to get rid of her.
But is their pronunciation good? You can understand it, right?
Yeah, but he's doing, instead of a French r, he's doing r.
Okay.
But you can understand it. They would probably find it quite charming.
C'est ma femme. La serviette. Où est-moi? À toi? The pork.
I mean, it's brilliant that it's done, and it's brilliant that they do big chunks of it.
J'ai oublié ma fourrure, croyez-vous? Oh, merci.
I forgot my scarf.
Oh! Olivier! Mais tu as ma fourrure sur ta tête!
Is she French
Il
though?
me semble de t'avoir près de moi.
Bon, bébé, t'aimes tout là. Alors, à demain, et prends bien soin de
He has an accent, doesn't he?
Au revoir!
It's the weirdest thing. I love it, but it's very peculiar. Very peculiar. You can call us, by the way, dear listener, dear viewer, 0203 286 6370. We missed Gatford. Gatford, you're getting that call back. Oh, Michael, we missed your call. We missed your call. We'll call you straight after. If you do call and we miss it, we'll call you back as soon as we can.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonsoir.
Bonjour. I noticed a slight, and I know you're right, I'm being picky this evening, and I apologise.
Very picky tonight.
I know, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I did notice something. Right at the beginning of the clip of Lauren Hardy, I'm not sure, was the first language French or German?
Spanish.
Spanish, I apologise. The first newspaper was in English, though. and yet the second newspaper for the German was in German. So why did they go through all the hassle of
wrong?
writing it?
All
of
you've
writing
done,
it in
That was
Spanish?
your
is
takeaway.
complain.
Oh, but just like that, that annoys me that like.
All
Why
you've
have to
done
go
is
to the trouble of recording it into Spanish to then
Wait a
not
minute,
put the
you're
writing
offended
in
on behalf
Spanish?
of a country which you
Doesn't
didn't
exist.
know when you came in.
You're doing the
on
Oliver
this.
Hardy. Oh, I'm going to watch some Laurel Hardy tomorrow. That's my
I
weekend.
certainly will.
Certainly will, Ali.
I've been to the Stan Laurel Museum in Ulverston, and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's basically just someone's house.
Winchford.
Did you know that they filmed some of the Laurel and Hardy movie in Catford?
Which? Oh, what the
new
okay,
one?
Yeah. Yeah, I probably could have guessed that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You're not letting him have that, are you?
Well,
I don't deserve it.
All right, I'm going to
I don't
ask you a
deserve
serious
it.
question, man to man,
All right,
friend to
okay.
friend.
Yep.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm being critical. I honestly don't know.
Listen, I'm not bothered. I'm joking. I'm jokingly calling
but
you out. I don't really care. But it's just I've noticed that you are tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think I'm in sort of full-on mod mode, and I need to back from that. When you're on Twitch,
Lino says if this Joker was looking to buy light bulbs, I'd shove them at him too. It's a callback to yesterday.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Gingerbeard Marcus just sent me a picture that I took with him, and he's called it Stan Laurel.
There is this bit of the Stan Laurels going on there.
Lino says if this Joker was looking to buy light bulbs, I'd throw them at him too.
Because when you went to the hardware shop and the man was abrasive with you.
Oh yeah. You know, that was Tuesday. I completely forgot about that.
That was a different day and a different insult.
Quite an awful lot has happened since then, Lino. I mean, come on, keep up.
By the way, we're doing very well with the numbers, 320, considering The Apprentice is on, or is it on at 10, or is it on at 9?
No, it finished. No, it was 9 till 10.
Well, we've held the numbers all the way through. Will you be auditioning for the role of apprentice correspondent again?
Yeah, go on then. I'll have to catch up then, and I'll do a recap for tomorrow night.
Okay, that will be your audition piece, and we will be.
That's it, and you can tell me whether I'm any good or not.
Okay, listen, thank you. Please let me finish, okay? Because I'm the team captain, so thank you very much.
Well, I think you did delegate some responsibilities.
Would you please let me do this?
And I think you'll find that my contribution was much more important than yours.
Okay. He's gone.
Thank you, Lord Sugar.
Yeah, The Apprentice is on. We did well holding the numbers there.
Yes.
It's fun to have friend Michael. I'm scared Michael's gonna talk me into doing exercise.
He's gonna have I think he will have a talk. You'll have a talking to.
Okay, please tell him I cannot do exercise for legal reasons.
No,
it's just too
damn
sexy. Too damn sexy when I do it. He can't hear us, but tell him I can't do exercise for legal reasons. I'm too damn sexy.
I'm not going to give him that message.
Damn you! Hey, Michael, nice to see you.
You too.
Yowza.
Disclaimer: I'm not here to talk about exercise.
Go on, man. What you got?
Right. So, yeah, Dayton. I am offering my services to yourselves.
Yep.
Basically, what I've started doing with clients is, whenever a new one comes along, I get them to start of a week for 7 days is write everything they've eaten down.
Yeah.
And basically, what I do then is take that information,
and laugh.
No. That's very unprofessional.
I don't know what you're holding up there because it's out of focus. Is that your pen?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It was out of focus with the blurry. Yeah.
So, because I sometimes don't wear these, I have this little device because I don't have this to hold it.
Yes. Oh, okay.
It's very painful after a while to hold a pen or a pencil while I'm writing.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, that's pretty much the best Christmas present I had this year.
That's incredible.
So, so I'm offering my services to yourselves. Write down what you want, what you're eating for the next week. Send it to me, and we'll have a little chat about it. And it is literally what it will come down to is habits. and it'll come down to cutting out something small. The best example I can give to you is my friend. He's a personal trainer in Clitheroe, so the middle of nowhere. It's Brexit land, and he has a client who's a farmer. This farmer eats his own produce, eats healthy, but he knows he's overweight. He knows he needs to lose weight. Doesn't know how. So my friend gets him to do the same thing. This is recent, by the way. And he came back and he consumes 9 flasks of tea. The problem with this is in each one is 9 sugars.
Oosh,
there we go. There we
And
go.
instead of cutting out 9 sugars, he just says, put 8 in.
Yeah.
Put 8 in. 1 less. Rest of your diet's fine. So he does. Comes back a month later, he's lost weight. No teeth.
So you're saying I should have 8 sugars and I'll lose weight? I'm confused.
Start with 9.
Start
with 9 sugars.
Put you down to 8.
Here's the thing, right? I know I've done it before. I did this Noom thing, and it's all this psychological bollocks. But the thing that it did for me was I'd never kept a record of what I eat, and I just had to write down. I had to read the barcode. This is what I eat, and suddenly it was able to go, oh shit, I'm eating loads of stuff. It re-educated me into knowing when meals are and to work around
It kind
that.
of breaks down the composite parts of your meal, right? So you can see if you're going too heavy on certain things and not putting enough green, juicy stuff in there, which of course keeps you fuller for longer.
But it worked. I got to 14.7, which was great. And until quite recently I was there. And then it's just, I don't know. So I'm going to take your offer. I'm going to put it on hold because I just want to see, with gratitude, I just want to see if I can get back there doing what I did before. And if I can't, then I was going to say I'd bite your hand, but I'm guessing that would put on even more weight, wouldn't
Only
it?
biting it, as long as you don't swallow it.
Well, if you're going to start swimming as well, you will start to notice that you're losing the weight.
Yeah.
Because you're moving more. So you're burning more.
Yeah.
Not just within a day, within a week.
Yeah. Wow.
Because
Okay.
there's no point. I wouldn't weigh somebody one day after the next, because you don't see anything. I personally would do it maybe once a week at the start, and then progress to like once a fortnight, then once a month. There's no point in you can be too pedantic with these things.
Yeah.
And it affects your confidence, which ultimately then you regress. You go back to square one.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got somebody saying, okay, this is your weight this week, next week, you've lost a pound. Great. That's the healthiest amount to lose in a week, by the way, is 1 pound.
All right.
So it's like 2.1 kilos.
I don't know numbers.
It's 2.1 kilos, something
I
like
don't know
that.
what kilo is.
It's a weight.
Well, I
It's a
know
bag of
that much, Mike. Jesus, I know that much, Michael.
So a pound's about a bag of sugar.
Yeah.
Imagine it like that.
Yeah, and like people get too obsessed with losing like weight. But what you also got to remember is it's not so much the weight you need to lose, because weight can be water, it can be muscle mass. The key thing is is body fat, excess body fat. And I was also going to say, with your swimming, the reason you might be tired after your swimming is because your muscles are just not used to that much movement anymore.
Oh God, completely.
Right?
And my chest was going because I walk a lot, but I haven't done any cardiovascular for years, and I was knackered.
So you're walking a lot, so your heart's getting some exercise. But when you're going to swimming, you've gone from this pace to that pace.
Yeah, completely. Oh, I spotted that with him at quite an early period today.
So that's where your diet can help. So like with your heart health, your cardio, like your turmeric, flax seeds, like these different ingredients actually help your heart. It actually removes all the plaque in your arteries. which makes your heart healthier. It consumes more oxygen to get to your muscles. So if you sort it out and continue swimming, you will see that your body's
guys.
like,
it's going to be some
it's not
buff.
bad. It's not bad.
It's going to be the buff channel.
Also, with your swimming, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. So
Yes,
you say you're having trouble. Have you thought of water wings?
No.
Okay.
Like armbands?
Yes.
No, I can't wear armbands. I'm nearly 50. Listen, I can swim, right? I can swim, but my technique is not very good. But I can do it. I'm aware it's not the most efficient technique, that I'm doing more work than I need to. For me, it's primarily the face in the water. I'm just not a fan of the face in the water, and I can never get the breathing thing right, because you're supposed to tilt your head and breathe. But I will do it when I'm face down and blah, 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 blah.
I was joking about the water wings, by the way.
I don't know with you, because I'm looking up to you as, an expert in
I'm
this.
5'9". I'm looking up to you.
Well, then, but I didn't expect to get trolled by you, Michael. My God.
Well, I've been working all day. I'm in a funny mood right now. It's 10:10. I swim at 10 o'clock. This is my wind down time. I'm doing overtime talking to you right now.
Okay, all right. Well, please don't send me an invoice.
Yeah. So feel free. You've got my number. Contact me. We'll exchange emails. Get it over to me. I'll have a good look at it when you are comfortable, when you're ready. I've got clients tomorrow. 2 of them are going to do it for me tomorrow. I'm going to laugh and go, "What the hell's that?" They'll say, "Oh, it's a Chinese spice. Never heard of it." Okay, let's get on.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So I think that's everything. Oh, and that was the weirdest episode of ID High I've ever seen in my life.
People look back on the 70s with, the 70s was shit if you were a kid.
Yeah.
It was so boring. That show was like what the BBC considered to be great entertainment for kids.
Yeah.
Boring.
Also,
I always
imagine
found
the
Edmonds
smells.
so dull. Oh.
Imagine the smells, because people
No
didn't
deodorant.
bathe the same, did they?
Yeah, no deodorant.
My granddad didn't wear deodorant.
Yeah.
That was for
Tim
girls.
Baths in front of the fire.
Yeah, after everyone else.
Well, I didn't have a tin bath, but we did have Sunday night was bath night, and I was 4th. Sometimes me and my sister would share, but we'd have it after mum and dad.
God.
I
thought Dad always went last.
I'd still drink the bath water.
Dirty get.
You get the funnel wet and you squeeze it.
We all did that. Disgusting.
Yep.
So I expect that on your diet. This week.
Bath water.
Thank you, Michael. See you later on. Ta-ra. Always nice to chat. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want
I've
to give
had
us a call.
people
Skype,
asked to buy my
TLNA.
bath water before.
Oh, there are dirty men.
Yeah.
Dirty men. Tonight's show is free. Tomorrow's show is free. And then next week's Wednesday and Friday shows. We're going to be doing 2 shows a week. Wednesday and Friday 7. Both of them at 7 till 10, 7 till 10. There's going to be some element of paywall behind there. What that means is we'll probably give the first 30 minutes away free, and then the other 2.5 hours or thereabouts is going to be behind the paywall. To access the full shows next week, either live or you can watch them afterwards, you need to be a Patreon. £6.66 plus VAT or above will get you access to next week's full shows, either to watch live or as a recording. They will also get you access to next week's full shows as podcasts, in case you prefer that. Not only will £6.66 plus VAT get you that, it gets you access to, I think it's about 400 hours we're approaching now, video and audio, right? Old shows, old podcasts. You get a little code that you put into your podcast feed. I've got really itchy nose. And you then get access to all of the podcasts we've been doing since, I think, May of last year. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 8 months worth of stuff, right? So can we get the link for the Patreon in the chat, please? Patreon. Oh, I need to change the thing on the Twitch page because it's wrong. Patreon.com/Ian and Catherine. Patreon.com/IAIN and Catherine with a K. There's different tiers. £2. Don't get anything. Just get a good feeling inside. $4.99 plus VAT. You get a 45-minute best of. $6.66 plus VAT. I've just told you about. You can go up to tenner. Again, you don't get any more than the $6.66. Just a nice warm glow. £20 gets you a couple of extra shows and a Zoom chat with me and Catherine and all the other 20-pounders. We have like an hour where we kind of hang out and stuff. And this is our job. This is, if you go and look at other Patreons, you are getting so much more for your money from us. Most people, you get one podcast a month, maybe two. Us, you're getting about 6, 7, 8 hours a week and access to all of the previous stuff. So patreon.com/Ian and Catherine. You can also donate to us. That's the best way to get money to us. !donate will give you the link. And that's if you're feeling flush. I know January's a shit time, but maybe you're feeling a bit flush. You want to give us a £5. We're both having car trouble, so the money goes towards helping sort the cars out. Sarah Seabass said, I paid 20 for December. Did I get my prayer? Dear Lord, please look after Sarah Seabass. Yes, you did. So you can donate. And final, because I don't want to bang on about it too much. If you're watching this on Twitch now and you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch and you can sub to us for free. We get a couple of quid each, a couple of quid between us, I think it is. It doesn't cost you a penny. And if you do sub with your Prime, it doesn't auto-renew. So maybe you did it 4, 5, 6 weeks ago and it might have run out. So just go and have a little look.
Just
see
check.
if it can. I need to change one thing on our page, Catherine, while you talk.
I was going to tell you that we mentioned briefly there people asking to buy my bathwater.
Oh,
I couldn't give it to you if I had it. I don't have a bath. I couldn't give it to you if I had it. But there are other ways that people get their kicks, it would seem. You always say if you can imagine it, if someone's getting off on it, right?
Yeah.
Former 90 Day Fiancé star who made a staggering £38,000 a week selling jars of her farts.
Oh, I saw this.
Has done herself a mischief, right? Stephanie Matto recently shed light on her unusual stream of income, explaining how she used her 260,000 strong following as her customer base to sell her pungent product.
Oh, this is horrible, this.
Yeah, which retailed at a princely £1,000 a jar. She was shifting them. At one point, that's got to be a grift, hasn't it? How are they going to know if you put anything in there?
It's not a grift.
Is there a fart in there?
You know, that's kind of like Schrodinger's cat, isn't it? Does it matter?
Yeah, you're buying the idea of her fart. At one point, demand was so high that she was producing up to 50 jars worth a week. However, it led to her having to go to hospital because apparently she consumed 3 protein shakes and a huge bowl of black bean soup in one day before feeling that something wasn't right with pressure in her stomach that moved upwards through her body. She says it was quite hard to breathe, and every time I tried to breathe, I'd feel a pinching sensation around my heart. Oh my God. And that, of course, made my anxiety escalate. I actually called my friend and asked if they could come over to drive me over to the hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack. Stephanie said when she arrived at the hospital, she didn't tell the doctors about how she'd been making money, only the changes to her diet. God, that would be a sheet for you, BAPT. It was made very clear that what I was experiencing wasn't a stroke or a heart attack, but very intense gas pains. I was advised to change my diet and to take a gas suppressant medication, which has effectively ended my business. She's now retired from selling farts in a jar, so put your money away, which is apparently a relief to her family, but she's managed to find another unique way of making money for it. They can't own a physical jar of her gas, but they can purchase them as digital artworks. What they call them, non-fungibles.
NFTs.
Yeah. You might say that Stephanie says the Metro, much like her career, is having second wind.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet Lord. Some people are making a lot of money by us going a little bit nuts over the last 2 years or so. Stephanie is one of them.
I'm having a little... Sorry, I'm just trying to fix... We're going to get rid of that. I'm just trying to fix the link on the Patreon on our page, and it's not quite working. Can you talk for a minute? Just while I do...
I'm just looking at what they've been saying in the chat.
There's...
That's inflation for you. I don't want any token I can't funge, says Michael. And Chris says, well, that's the price of gas going up. Well, exactly. Flipping heck, imagine. Come on. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, right? And I don't want to kink shame, but farts. Bloody hell.
I'm buggered things up. I'm trying to fix the Patreon link that if you're watching on a PC, for some reason it sent you to the wrong link, even though it's set up right. And so I'm trying to add. I've deleted it, and now I'm trying to add it again. But Twitch have completely changed the way that you add little boxes.
Ooh.
And I now can't add a little box. That's very peculiar. I don't really know. It used to be easy. You used to go in and go, right, I'll add a box, please. And now it won't let me. Look, so that's gone. Edit panels. To add an extension, you can donate. Streamlabs. Oh, we're going to do it here.
Quiet bloke. Are there any unopened jars going on eBay?
I can't do it there. To add an extension to this space, activate it. I don't know. What is going on here? It used to be really, really easy. Let's try that. There we go. Here we go.
We're in.
Fear
not. You're going to put some jars of farts on there as well while we're at it, because I think there's an appetite for them.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine. Lala Lou says, when is Keanu and Brad's girlfriend coming on for a chat? She's great on Twitter. She's had COVID, so I'm trying to give her a chance to recover a little bit, but I do fully intend to give her a shout, because that's just beautiful. I mean, God.
Sorry, I'm going to be.
That's all right. Minutes. That's all right. So yeah, that is a plan. Weren't you talking about getting someone on as well?
Who? What?
You.
I think I would like. Someone said that they'd like more guests, and I thought, oh yeah, that would be.
There was someone in mind though that we both needed to.
Oh, there's Andrea and her friend who I can't remember from that filthy.
Oh yes.
That filthy thing.
Yes. Emily. From the Hot Mess podcast, which is great.
I'm just trying to find a picture. I've lost the INK logo. Sorry, I'm going to be a few minutes.
That's all right.
This. I need to do.
No, it's
this.
all good. It's all in there. Oh, sad news. I don't know if you don't follow my tweets as accurately as some. Forgivable. Twitter. I mean, God. But. Sad news that Chat It's Fate is about to wind up its operation.
Oh, yeah. Now, what's going on with that?
I had a letter. See, Ian gave me a subscription to Chat It's Fate, Britain's biggest paranormal monthly, about 3 years ago, and he cancelled it about 2 years ago, but it will not die, which, again, is spooky and worthy of a paragraph in Chat It's Fate. So, apparently it's winding up. I got a letter the other day saying, sadly, your subscription won't be to Chat Is Fate. They're going to put me on to Chat instead or something.
Oh, no, you don't want that shit.
Well, I'm not paying for it. I don't care. I might get something good out of it.
No, but I worry that I'm still paying for it.
I don't think you are. You checked, didn't you?
It's doing it again. What is that?
But there has been some suggestion from, I think it was Caterville, wasn't it? Shutting down will not stop it. No, it won't die. You
need to put a stake through its
you
heart.
need to bury it. So, God, it's going to be so lonely without Chat Is Fate. What are we going to do?
Right.
No more stories that lead absolutely nowhere. No more ghost hunters finally finding the evidence they've spent years looking for, only to run away, terrified. No more possessions.
Right. Twitch have done something.
Is it to stop us?
Twitch have done something to stop us putting the Patreon link in the thing. Because if you look on your computers, there'll be a link that says Ian and Catherine join our Patreon, and you click on it, and it takes you to it puts twitch.tv in front of it.
Oh,
why is it doing? I mean, that's. Let me just try one more. Oh, okay. Let me try it with the HTTPS. Let's see if that does it. Maybe that'll do it. That'll do it. Maybe that'll do it. Put that there. This could be it. We could be.
Do we need to apologise to Twitch for suggesting some
sort of foul play? Twitch are run by arseholes. Twitch is exploitative. Takes 50% of the money of the artist. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about you lot that stream, and you get 50 quid, 100 quid, 200 quid a month, and half of that goes to them.
Yeah, and he goes towards.
And they don't need it.
Sending rockets shaped like bell ends into space.
They don't need it because you got like Amaranth. You got people making millions. take the money, tax the rich is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Tax the rich. You got someone making 5 million, take 50% of that. You got someone making 100 quid, take, I don't know, even 20% of that is infinitely, well, it's not infinitely, that you can put a mathematical thing, is better. Tax the rich. Guys.
It's also the restrictions. So you go up through the hierarchy, and then they get more and more ownership of your output.
We're the only people that in the history of Twitch that have said, "Can we downgrade? Is it affiliate then partner? I think it is. Yeah. Can we downgrade from partner because you're putting really shit restrictions on us?" And they're like, "Why would you want to do that? Because
we need to work.
You are exploiting us. That is why. God damn it! Look at those. Look at."
Oh yeah, look.
They look really good. Here's the ones so we got some photos done, and that's the one. No, it is. Can I show them to the boys and girls, or would you rather not? Would you rather go through it first?
Yeah, let's go through it
first. All right, absolutely.
Show them that one though.
I'd love that picture. So we got some photos done with our lovely friend Carla, and we got them done ages ago, and I've lost them now. And we were not in the mood to look through a load of photos of ourselves. And so we didn't look through a lot of photos. But then I thought today, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a little look. And I found some really good ones in there, actually.
Including me on a trampoline.
That's a great picture, right?
Finally taller.
DJ Gatford, didn't we already see this? What is wrong with you?
Are we wasting your time?
Gary, what is going on with you tonight, man? Maybe you should just go to bed.
We saw some of them.
DJ Moo, thank you for the sub. That's a great picture. There are some other really, really good ones. But Ian worried about Kath on the trampoline.
Oh, she's off again.
Lulabelle, thank you for the sub. There are others, but we'll go through them and then we'll pick some. Yeah. We'll pick some. I did email her as well, saying I'm really sorry. But we haven't got around to doing
I'm sure
this.
she's cool about it.
She is absolutely cool. Oh, I was worried I doxed people then. There's no phone number. No phone number is available. But you can see this 24 times. There's no phone number, is there? No. Okay. Phew. That's a relief. We may have missed some subs. Lulu Bell, DJ Moo. Nice to see you here as well. It's Twiz Brogan. Thank you for the sub. Gareth 336, Tottenham Andy, thank you for the raid. I think we mentioned that. Sloop John, thank you for the sub. Mickey McKinney, thank you. Assad is mobile. I think we got that. Cat B 1979 and Library Cat 1234. Thank you so much for the subs. Ian looks like he accidentally cut a bit of Catherine's hair and she hasn't noticed and is having a ball. There's nothing accidental about that cut. That is real, baby. Suddenly I'm so tired from that swimming. From the swim. 0203 286 6370. We can't do Zoom because I have to activate Zoom before I activate OBS.
And we have not done that.
So I'm gonna challenge Catherine to some. I think these trivial cards.
Oh, please don't let them be like maths because that's embarrassing.
In sports, who or what is a journeyman?
Oh, is it something to do with a journeyman?
It's a journeyman.
Yeah, isn't it just like an older player?
Nope.
Go on.
A player who has represented many different clubs over his career. That's sports.
Okay. An older player.
I'm a journeyman in terms of radio. Potluck. Jesus, what a boring question. This is elitist. Who are the team captains on Would I Lie to You?
Bob.
Nope. Well, this says David Mitchell and Lee Mack.
Oh.
That's what that says. I don't know. I don't watch that shite.
Dave Dogface.
That's lovely. The first thing I hear. Shite.
Oh, you weren't meant to hear that, Dave. Sorry, dude.
No, I'm used to it.
I think there's nothing cooler than having glasses on the top of your head. I think it's the coolest thing, man.
Yeah, but then you get smears on your lenses.
And you forget they're up there and just go.
Oh God. Yeah.
You know, like Velma in Scooby-Doo.
She can't find her glasses.
Oh, Velma in Scooby. Everyone knows it's Velma, not Daphne. Everyone knows.
Oh, yeah. Fred and Daphne used to go off together, and we knew what they're up to. And, you know.
Probably nothing. Boring.
Well, there's a whole series. There's so many different series of Scooby-Doos now. I wonder if they're in the multiverse, but there's a whole series when Daphne is going out with other people and Shaggy and Velma are going out with each other.
Shaggy, eh?
But I mean, there's all these little kind of spin-off stories and stuff when they try to make it hip and relevant, and it's bullshit. Dave, I need to go to the toilet.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I can talk to Kath. Fine.
Good.
Unless you want Kath to bring me to the toilet.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Dirty.
don't, because you know he would.
Hey, biggest.
Dirty get. Do you remember before the live show? Were you watching the behind the scenes stuff when we did the live show at Luton?
No.
Well, he missed it, possibly seeing his flipping peen then, because he took them in the toilet with him while he was having a chat.
Oh yeah, there was a strategically placed mirror.
There was a strategically placed mirror. Ian, have you got a jar up there? The chat says. That's probably about £1,000 worth.
Did you watch last night in Soho in the end?
I haven't seen it yet. No,
Okay.
I've been struggling a lot with staying awake for things, so I can commit to things that take 45 minutes, but films I have to have a bit of a run up energy wise with.
No, I watched. Was it Kingsman over the weekend?
How was it? Was it highbrow?
It was very lowbrow. Yeah,
I'm astonished.
It was like some sort of carry-on version of. It had all these people in it. You think it's just for the check? I'm guessing.
Is it Ray Fiennes?
No, he's in that new one. It's what's his name? I've just gone completely out of my head. Colin Firth is in it.
Oh, hang on. So
Samuel L. Jackson, and
It's not the new one then.
No, not the new one. No,
I
it was
got
it was the old one. I generally hadn't seen it. And I thought, I wonder if it is. I know the second one is particularly bad. Apparently.
Oh, I haven't seen the second one. I've seen the first one. It's daft, but I thought purposefully daft.
Yeah, in a way, but also very leeringly, particularly towards the women. Just they were. I guess maybe it was sort of a spoof on sort of Bond films who taking themselves so seriously.
That's what I thought.
It was more of a throwback to the 70s Bond, I guess. But no, just lowbrow, but like that's a bad thing.
Sometimes you want a bit of lowbrow.
Yeah, exactly. But the second one apparently has got Elton John acting in it, which I really, really like to see how bad that is. Not as an incidental character, but playing himself, but also doing like fight scenes and stuff. And I just think, how bad could that possibly be?
So it's not just a cameo of, oh, hi.
And he's dressed in his sort of 1970s sort of,
full
not
regalia.
A duck suit, but all that full regalia stuff, yeah. And you've got to wonder, apparently it is absolutely terrible.
Well, I've got a soft spot for Elton John.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the money, does he? But I know he likes film because, I say he likes film. He made that bloody awful
Romeo and Juliet.
But kids love it. I guess
I like
I'm not the
first
target
one.
audience.
I like the first one.
So you want to triv me up with some questions?
I'll triv you up, baby. I'll triv you up, little boy. Let's go for potluck. Potluck seems to be.
Okay, I'm all right.
Oh, hang on a second. So sit stands. I meant to say this. I watched Lost Daughter. Is it Daughter or Daughters? With
Daughter,
Olivia Colman.
yeah.
It's Daughter, isn't it? Olivia
Yeah.
Colman and Dakota Johnson. Gripping and gut wrenching. I thought it was rubbish.
Oh.
I thought it
It's
was
on Netflix, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was boring. Didn't connect with it in any way. I thought the ending was disappointing.
Didn't Maggie Gyllenhaal make that film?
Yeah, I think
We love her.
She's great.
And it's who plays the younger version of her?
Oh, I can't remember, but she's brilliant, right? But here's the thing.
Jesse
Uncle Jesse from Dukes
Uncle
of Hazzard.
Jesse, yeah.
I'm going to make a massive generalisation as I ask a question. I wonder if it's. There's no way of saying this without sounding like an old-fashioned idiot, so I'm going to say it.
You're going to say Birds film.
I wonder if women would enjoy it more than men. Huge generalisation, of course, right? Because men and women can enjoy both things. I've read the reviews. I love all the people involved with it. I thought it was boring. I thought it was crap.
Oh.
So it was crap, but it's had such good reviews.
Yeah, I've had these people saying, "Oh, it stays with you afterwards, and you think about it a lot."
But then saying that, Dave, you liked One Night in
I
Soho.
liked Last
You were
Night
just
in
asking me
Soho.
whether I'd seen it.
Oh, I got about an hour into it, and I thought, and that didn't connect with me as well. Alan, thank you.
I adored Last. But you didn't like Get a Stalin either, did you? So
I thought that was rubbish as well. Maybe I just don't like stuff. That could be possible.
Yeah, you don't like good films. Yeah.
Okay, here you go, nostalgia. In which type of establishment, this is nostalgia, in which type of establishment was the British Empire set?
Oh my God.
Leisure Centre.
What was the name of the student's landlord played by Alexei Sayle in the cult comedy series The Young Ones?
Jacob Jawowski, isn't it? It's something like that, isn't it?
Jerzy Belowski.
Jerzy Belowski.
It wasn't a cult series though. It was massive.
Yeah. So I was explaining to someone today the bit. You know, the MP today said he wanted them to play the national anthem.
Oh yeah, at the end of the day.
And I remember that bit in the Young Ones where they play the national anthem, and Neil goes, "Oh, I hate this band. They're always on." Play them Falkland.
David Turner says Leisure Centre is not correct.
Is he? Well,
it says Leisure Centre on my card.
Of course, it's a leisure centre. British Empire.
Here we go. Who owned the shop? If you get this wrong, you get cut off. As soon as you get one wrong, you're off.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who owned the shop in which Bagpuss lived?
Oh.
Emily.
Oh, David!
I've met Emily.
Did she own it?
You've met Emily?
Did she own it though?
I've met Emily and I met Bagpuss. Yeah.
Hang on.
She can't have owned it.
She was the little
She's
girl.
a child.
Yeah, it was rich though, wasn't she? Her daddy probably bought it for her.
David says the British Empire was set in Britas's brain. Okay. Right.
Oh yeah, it was all a dream, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think she did own the shop though. I think she did own it.
Well, her father owned it.
Bagpuss. So boring.
I loved it, and then I bought a video of it as an adult and wish I hadn't watched it.
Boring. Okay. Terry Collier and Bob Ferris were the main characters in which 60s sitcom? This is for Catherine.
Terry Collier. Oh, it's the Likely Lads.
Okay, all right. In which... Here we go. They're all easy questions. Okay, here we go. All right. Jack Nicholson, Steve Martin and Bill Murray, wow, were all considered and rejected for the role of which adventurer?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that? The word adventurer gives it away.
Gosh,
I think I've heard that. Yeah, definitely Steve Martin. I just couldn't... what they were thinking.
I wonder how... I think we're close to Only Murders in the Building too. I'm reading a lot of... they're filming it.
I still need to catch up on that.
Oh, it's so good. I'm catching up with that. Oh, I've finished that. I'm about to finish... I'm halfway through the last episode of this Curb, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. There's a great bit... Tracy Ullman's great in it.
She's fantastic.
What's the name of the guy that shares Larry's house? I can't remember.
Leroy Black, isn't it?
Right. And so Tracy Ullman moves in, and she sets up a jigsaw on his breakfast nook. He goes, "That's my breakfast nook. That's where I have breakfast." She goes, "There's a jigsaw table." And he goes, "Okay, but you just better be careful, because this 1,000-piece jigsaw might become a 999-piece jigsaw."
She goes, "You wouldn't do that." Oh.
It's a great line. So I got that. I didn't watch the series before because I found the first episode a bit dull. So I'm going to go back to that. Finished Nathan For You. Got a couple of how-tos with John Wilson to go. This is a great time. This is a great time to be a TV viewer. Mm. It's Leon, not Leroy. Leon.
Leon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Leon. Thank you.
Have you cut your ear?
There's a documentary about Super Dave, isn't there, coming soon?
Super Dave?
Yeah. Do you remember Super Dave from like the Clive James show in the 80s and 90s? He used to be
he did he was like American. He jumped off
but he was
roofs.
also in Curb. He played Funkhauser, didn't he? The sort,
was that Super Dave?
Yeah, the same guy. Yeah.
Marty Funkhauser.
Marty Funkhauser was the same guy. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. But Super Dave used to be. He used to do sort of faux, sort of, Evel Knievel like stunts.
We've got to find a clip of Super Dave now. I did not know that was Marty Funkhauser.
Yeah.
Wow.
Marty Funkhauser.
All right. Dave, I'm going to cut you off so we can go and watch some
no,
Super Dave. There we go. I wonder if he's only interested in him because he's called Super Dave. That might be possible.
Talking of TV shows,
Yes.
Vera Farmiga from Hawkeye really reminded me of Catherine. I think someone said that before, and I'll take it, frankly.
All right. Super Dave. What's this? Hang on. Top of the Pops, rare version. Hang on. Please,
So,
Patty.
you need to move your business.
Can you just settle?
Come on,
Can you
darling
either
girl.
sit down
Come
or
on,
bugger off?
sweetheart. They're all hungry.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're all hungry. There we go, bottom left. I love these things where you get the clock.
Try.
All right, don't sweat, mate.
1973. This is going to have inappropriate dancing in it.
So let's have a little look. Who's the top 20? We're so getting done on YouTube. We might as well go all in, shall we? Well, hang on a minute. What's wrong with what we just saw there? I'll watch it again, right? What is wrong with what we see there?
It doesn't count down from that far, does it? Oh, there is.
Why is it gone to zero? Why are we seeing a zero? Why would you see a zero? Patty, you're doing a bit of a knock. Oh, okay,
no,
thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Jeez.
Goodbye. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know. Super Dave. Okay. Wow, this is Marty Funkhauser.
We are going now to Super Dave.
And the guy looks like Savile.
Does a bit,
we can't get rid of him.
Dave Osborne, who has once again promised us something spectacular. Super Dave?
And you're telling me he's Albert Brooks' brother. Albert Brooks used to be like a comedy musician, make comedy albums, and then he became like a big film star.
Is this where they got the idea for Dangerous Brian?
Oh, of course it is. Alice said there's a 1969 Top of the Pops with David Jones being interviewed by Savile, but the sound is music. I've seen it. It's 68, and I've seen it. And David Jones is doing like a real he does this chicken dance. It's brilliant, but yeah, the sounds. It's Marty Funkhauser.
Super Dave Osborne.
He's dead. He's dead now.
I had a doll with that overall on called Randy Ryder.
Gosh.
True story.
That was my nickname at school.
Super Dave, are you almost ready for today's stunt?
Yes, John, I am.
No, I'm wearing this helmet and get up for now.
Ready for what will probably be my most spectacular stunt.
Is it going to be even more impressive than when you tried to mate with a blue whale?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I've been a stuntman all my life. John, what they're doing now is they're putting the blindfold.
A lot of 70s this is obviously a piss take. A lot of 70s television was this, though. You'd have like a 30-minute build-up to a 20-second.
Hold on up a little higher if you can. They're putting the blindfold on, so I will not be able to see anything.
Well.
Louis, if you'll pass your hand in front of my eyes. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay, do you have my visor closed? No. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'll have to ask for quiet from the crowd. I appreciate that this many people showed up today for this event, but I'm going to have to ask for silence because the timing of what I'm doing now is very key. Now, it's all between me and the man.
You see what they've done?
Now is very key. Now, it's all between me and...
That's made me laugh a lot. Can someone check that YouTube link, and if it's dodgy, block him. If it's not, just warn him, just delete it, please. Or you can check it. What is it? Scroll down, see the description.
The man in the crane.
It's weird.
And don't do anything until I say go. What they're going to try to do is crush me with an 11-ton metal...
hope he's all right.
Okay. I had a problem. This is not an excuse. I don't make. Super Dave doesn't make excuses.
Super Dave doesn't make excuses!
This is not an excuse. I don't make. Super Dave doesn't make excuses. But it wasn't the blindfold that did it. It's just that what I arranged with the guy who was running the crane, what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to put my visor down, then lock into the wall, and then he wasn't supposed to move the ball until I said go. Wait, I didn't mean go. Get this off of me! You weren't supposed to do it until I told you! God, I'm in pain! Get this off! Oh, I need help! Help me, Sonny! Sonny! Sonny, help me!
He did well to remember to put the visor down because he knew the dummy had the visor on. Dummy? What?
I have to go to a hospital. I shouldn't have done this. I can't believe the guy in the crane.
He won't take the thing off. He's going to ride the bike blindfold.
Take it easy, Sonny. I'm in a lot of pain. Everything's broken. I drive real slowly and don't do anything until I say go. Sonny, I'm not ready. Sonny, listen to me. Oh. Well, John Biner, I'm sorry this didn't work, and I'm going to have to cancel my appearance at your birthday party Saturday where that elephant was going to step on my nuts.
Can we watch another Super Dave?
Shows like real people, that's incredible. Have daredevils on them. We're not going to be out. And Super Dave Osborne.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Walden, and we're coming to you live from New Mexico, where we are on the northeast boundary of the Wanamunga Indian Reservation. And in just a few minutes, Daredevil Super Dave Osborne will attempt one of the most difficult and dangerous stunts ever performed by anyone, anywhere.
It's a little bit inappropriate.
Here he comes now, Super Dave Osborne. So good to see you again, Super Dave. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mike. It's good to see you. This is my brother, Little John Running Feather, and this is my little girl, Erin.
Little John, what do you
A motorized revolver into the target and not into me.
Guaranteed, brother. As always, Super Dave, I can only say good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, Mike.
All right. Super Dave is going to go on to that.
Yeah, Brian Conley did rip this off, didn't he?
Dangerous Brian.
What a great character.
Target. And he's going to be strapped with...
I know some of you watch The Apprentice. If you want to give us a call and let us... I don't want any spoilers.
But you have to phone us like this.
Yeah. If you want to give us a call and let us know if it was any good...
Yeah.
Please do let us know.
Definitely.
Genuine Saskatchewan sealskin bindings, because he always insists that everything be made from genuine Indian artifacts.
Remind me to tell you about Charging Thunder.
Okay.
And as I look up at the target area, the men are making the last-second preparations, and I believe everything is in readiness, but to be on the safe side, let's just go over and check. Super Dave, are you all ready?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be, Mike. I'd like to say before we start that 50% of the money that the two networks have put up for this event will go to the Indian Children's Association in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
So well put, and such a great cause.
Thank you. Little John?
David says, watched it, classic first show, hate everyone.
Let me say that the eagle that soars in the night and awakens in the day, may he fly over your family and bless you. I'm not finished. And when he soars... May he come close to your house so that your family knows that when you live, you are living, and when you die, it is over. Ashki
Super Dave, how beautifully put. You really do have a marvelous way with words. Okay, I think we're all set, so let's start up the machine. The target starts up in a herky-jerky motion, and it takes maybe 1 or 2...
Hang on a a second. We're getting
a call.
We're getting a call. We always go to the calls. Hello, Pete.
Hello, The Apprentice was fine.
Okay, is that it? I think that was it. Lovely, thank you. Yeah, so there we have it. Official. It's official from someone who's watched a lot of TV.
You've missed nothing.
The Apprentice was
fine.
Here we go. Back to this.
2 revolutions before
it gets. They've done the change. They do the change.
So let's start up the machine. The target starts up in a herky-jerky motion, and it takes maybe 1 or 2 revolutions before it gets up to its excess speed. In fact, it has a speed in excess of 280 revolutions per minute. Little John is pulling back this high-powered bow. And there goes the first arrow.
Oh,
holy shit! Oh, you prick!
Oh, you what, prick?
Oh, you prick!
Oh, you prick!
Come on, Kira.
Super Dave, are you all right? Are you okay?
How could I leave my life in the hands of a dumb Indian?
Okay, all right. It's a little bit.
Well, of course.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, I'm not finished. You're a jerk. Made eagle shit on your mother's house. Aaron, sweetheart. Darling, could you help Daddy? Help me? Oh, I shouldn't have done this stunt. And I'd like to say to all the kids out there, don't you try this. It's very dangerous, especially if you don't have my experience. However, if you would like to try it, all you have to do is write me, Super Dave, and I'll send you my Indian kit. It includes a spinning wheel, a uniform, arrows.
That's a great shot.
And your very own...
That shot today. That shot. Oh yeah, right, it's a drone. But they wouldn't have a drone then.
No. And for an extra
That's an actual
25 cents,
helicopter.
I'll send you a knife so you can cut the Indians' balls off.
Okay. Caveman says, "Hi TLNA. Thank you, Dave, for reminding us of Super Dave. If you can help, do you want to read that? Well,
sure. I would love to read it. Let me see. Hi TLNA. I'm wondering if you can help. I've just ordered a Chinese takeaway where I'm a regular customer and I usually pay by bank transfer.
Bank transfer to pay for a takeaway? That's interesting. Unusual, but interesting.
The last time I ordered, I paid cash but told them I would pay card. The reason I paid cash was that the delivery driver said they didn't accept the payment method. When I ordered today, they said I had not paid. I know I definitely paid. He said he was going to ask the driver, and I wish he'd use a full stop now and again, just to help.
He's in panic mode here. Wants a Chinese meal, may not get it.
Okay, well, I'm going to read it as it is. The last time I ordered, I paid cash, but told them I would pay card. The reason I paid cash was the delivery driver said they didn't accept the payment method. When I ordered today, they said I had not paid. I know, I definitely paid? ? He said he was going to ask the driver, and if he says no, I didn't pay, then I have to pay it again. What should I do?
Well, if you know that you paid...
Do you not have a record of making the payment?
No, he's saying you paid cash.
Oh.
So if you know that you paid and they come back and say you didn't pay, you have the choice. Do you pay twice? Or do you go, well, I'm a good customer and I have... or do you go to another takeaway? Not always easy. Democracy manifest. It's not always easy. If you know you paid and they get funny about it, then I guess you have to stop going there. I would imagine is the thing.
Tricky one.
Order a pizza, get an Indian. Everyone's saying, get your hands off my penis.
Popular retort.
I see you know your judo. Well, you've started this. Mm-hmm. Now we're just going to get plenty of this.
That's all we're going to get.
0203 286 6370. We've got a little bit longer.
That last sketch there reminded me.
Oh, yeah, go. Yes.
I mean, death-defying feat. Reminded me of a story I read about yesterday, and I was fascinated by.
Look at this. Aren't my lips pretty when I do this?
Looks like you've had them done, yeah. Very nice. Did you know there are descendants of Lakota Sioux warriors that used to be in Buffalo Bill's travelling circus living in Salford? There's photographs you can see of the.
I think I did know something like that.
At the banks of the Irwell, right?
Yeah.
But I was reading about this guy called Charging Thunder, who was a warrior.
Is this the woman that sells her farts in a?
No, different character. Charging Thunder was around in the 1800s, right? He came over with the circus and ended up staying and changing his name to George and wearing a flat cap. And there's some brilliant pictures of him. He married the one of the horse wranglers, the female horse wranglers from the circus, and he stayed after the circus left. They think because they had a baby who had diphtheria, and so they stayed in Manchester. And he's got like descendants that people have caught up with called Gary and like Gillian or something. But their ancestor was this Charging Thunder, this amazing horseman. The reason he joined the circus was to get out of America, because he was part of the, what are they called? Ghost Riders. It was like this cult that believed that it was the way to get rid of the Americans out of their lands, was to cross over to the the other side.
Ghost Riders in the sky.
But they were major players in the war against Little Bighorn. That whole thing. Anyway, fascinating.
So he's like 200 years old.
Well, he's not around anymore, but there's some. Look at this picture of him.
Geezer.
Absolute
I'm looking
geezer.
At a picture of a geezer.
And if you look up Charging Thunder, there's also a story about him getting banged up in Glasgow when he was on a different leg of the tour with the circus, because he told them that he got his drink spiked, but I think he seems to have been a bit of a boozer. But yeah, he ended up getting locked up.
Who, him?
Charging Thunder did.
Well, a lot of the Native Americans became alcoholics.
Yes.
I do believe that there is a slight genetic thing in addiction and alcoholism, but because they were so, effed over by, but there's that, you have that phrase Indian giver, isn't it? It's where, you give something and go, oh no, I want it back. But that's because they were given beads for
and then said it wasn't a fair trade.
Miles and miles of land, and they realised they were done. They went, whoa, can we get our land back? Oh no, we paid you with the beads, guys. You got the beads, and you got this tiny little fenced-in area. You should be happy with that, And
there's later stories of him when this Rita Parr and Gary Williams, who were his descendants, said they've been told this family story. He ended up staying on, and obviously his skill set was quite particular. And he ended up working. There was a circus, and my dad remembers this circus, so it would have been into the 50s and 60s at Bellevue, and he was an animal handler. He used to handle. He was the elephant man, not the elephant man, but he was the elephant trainer.
Hurt.
He was the elephant trainer. And there's another story about whenever he used to get drunk, he used to go and lie down underneath the elephant, and the elephant would guard him. But I just thought, what character?
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? There's a lot of interesting stuff. The world is really lousy at the moment. This country in particular. We see, what's that lady, the bra lady, Michelle Mone?
Yeah.
Who's, the first story was she got done for, she was sending a racist WhatsApp message.
Right.
Okay. But then the next story, I wonder if that came out to cover the next story that came out today, the same story, that her and her husband got a £230 million contract for PPE or something. It was one of those things. Her and her husband put forward this thing, and it got fast-tracked, and they got a £230 million contract.
Oh.
What a world we live in. Visionary!
Good evening, both.
Hello.
I hope you're doing well. It was just a quick one, actually. I saw a TikTok that kind of reminded me of something, and I tried to email it in. Couldn't remember what the email address was, so I sent it to the Radio Anywhere one.
Okay, well, let's see. No, that hasn't come through. The Radio Anywhere one is Trixie, because it doesn't. I have to kind of do it kind of automatically sometimes. Hang on, let me have a little look. So I can go here. It was checked an hour ago. Checking mail. Checking mail. It doesn't. So I've got the Radio Anywhere email as linked to my Google, but it doesn't really do it very often. Here we go. I saw the TikTok that reminded me of someone creepy, but made me laugh. All right. Okay, hang on a minute. I've got to download it. Downloading. Hang on.
You're the most beautiful babe.
Right, hang on.
No, come on.
What is this? You know this, Catherine?
Well, it rings a little bell.
All right, let's have a little look. Hang on.
You're the most beautiful babe you're the most gorgeous, very attractive babe in the world ever who loves to be naked. Oh, yeah. Ding dong.
Well, I mean, it's. I don't know who you think that reminds you of.
Good night, my sweet Catherine. Good night. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Good night, my sweet Catherine. Good night, my sweet Catherine.
You're the most beautiful babe you're the most gorgeous, very attractive babe in the world ever who loves to be naked. Oh, yeah. Ding dong.
You're a horrible human being, and I don't want you to ever call us ever again. Is that understood?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You can cut
Goodbye.
me off.
Goodbye.
Who loves to be naked? Oh, yeah.
You've all seen the Paul McCartney Instagram video, right?
Show them that.
It's the.
You show them that one, and I've got another one.
All right, it is the best.
In fact, let me show you mine
Go
because
on.
mine might be
Where do I find it?
Little bit rubbish, and then you can hit him with the Paul McCartney. This one.
People forget that the Beatles were like seen as really funny and stuff. You don't really get the McCartney humour very often these days. Right, hang on.
They were jokers. Those guys.
Right, can you retweet?
I've done it.
Okay, right. Let's just get this up. Do you
remember when we did the woman that was racing the fish?
Yeah, I didn't. I saw this. I didn't watch this. Okay, here we go. Yes.
Yes, I do. However.
Oh, hang on. Let's do it so they can see it.
This tickled me.
Yes, I do. However. This is supposed to be the birth of Christ, and that baby is fully on sitting up by itself. Babies don't do that. You get 7 stars for the accuracy of the baby, but -1 star for the unrealistic expectations of Christ. If anyone is wondering how I'm doing, I am doing poorly, and I am doing poorly solely because of this thing. This person has never seen a baby before in their entire life. They didn't want to, they didn't really care, and when people said this doesn't look like a baby, they said, how the fuck would you know? 2 out of 10. Is this a baby? Yes. Is this a gross baby? Absolutely. Is Mary trying to feed her newborn son a strawberry? Yes. This painter has seen a baby, but they were not paying attention, and I would not trust him alone with my child. 4 out of 10 stars. This isn't a baby, this is a 40-year-old man. The lowest I will go is 27 if he has a really, really stressful life and a horrible job. This painter has never seen a baby before, and they didn't even try to pretend like they have. 2 out of 10. This is a baby. This painter has seen babies. They don't particularly like babies, but they have seen them, so 7 out of 10. This baby definitely has the body of a baby, but the face of a man. Or maybe the opposite. I don't know much about babies, but they definitely got half of it right, so I'll give you 5 out of 10. This is a baby that is thinking about his tax returns, which means he is not a baby, so I'm going to give this one 3 out of 10. The painter has never seen a baby before. Further proof, this is from the same painting, and it looks like a melting wax doll, so never seen a baby. Also, this is so horrifying, it lowers the score of the whole painting down to 1 out of 10. This painter has seen a baby, but they have never seen a dog, so 7 out of 10 for the baby, but 0 out of 10 for the dog. Has seen a baby, 10 out of 10. This painter not only has never seen a baby, but they were so embarrassed about the fact that they've never seen a baby that we don't know who painted it. We do know it comes from the workshop of Lucas Cranach, which is funny because I can imagine that guy was like, please, 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 please don't associate me with this baby, and now we all associate him with this baby. 0 out of 10, all around. This painter has never seen a baby, but he did see a really drunk man at a bar one time and said, you know what? I don't like you. I'm going to make you a baby. 2 out of 10. This guy has seen a baby. He has seen a baby, but he only saw the baby on Halloween, which is why he thinks that babies look like this. Gotta break it to you, buddy. Babies don't look like this. I would probably be a lot more interested in babies if they had. 6 out of 10 for painting what you know, even if what you know is wrong. I think the moral of the story...
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
Let's find... the McCartney.
Those babies, though, huh?
This is. I mean, he's just so damn good looking.
I know.
What's great about Get Back?
There've been a lot of people asking for him to be cloned or mechanised.
What's great about Get Back is people that thought he was a joke. Nearly everyone is now going, oh, shit, Paul McCartney's amazing.
Yeah, and hot.
Yeah, I mean. Right, I think it's on.
I saw it. Go down.
No. That was just a picture.
Oh,
that's just a picture. It's just a picture. It's on his feed somewhere. We'll find it. Don't worry, guys. We'll find it. Oh no, hang on. Why? I wanted to find Paul McCartney.
Oh, look at that little face.
crying because the Beatles split up. Man up, pussy. Here we go. The Beatles tweeted, didn't they? I'm sure most of you have seen it.
Oh, I know. I've seen that one. Defending Ringo.
Here we go. Lindstrom.
Hello, my name is...
David Turner finds this funny, particularly because the two characters have got the same voice, the first and the second. Lindstrom discovered a great band at our New Year do last night.
Hello, my name is Olga, and I am waiting to come to the festival with my band, Lindstrom, and we play very nice, heavy metal folk music. Thank you very much. Folk music.
I hadn't heard the woman's voice in the background before, saying folk music.
Heavy metal folk music.
I'm a keyboard player, and a very good place. I was trained classical, and you know, I'm still very good.
He does that old man swallow.
But I think
what I also love about this video is everyone else just going about their business because he's just doing it again.
Getting a little bit old for the game.
Hello, my name's Twinkie, and I'm the bass player in the band. Man, we're so heavy, we rock till dawn.
I'm the drummer, Mac Verstappen.
Mac Verstappen?
And I'll tell you, I whack the hell out of them skins. Make a bloody good noise. All right, I'm the manager. I've booked him into this festival. I hear it's the best in Scandinavia. Well, I'm just having a quick walk, get myself ready for the set.
Now, David says the best video on the internet is the Sushi Saki song. Have you heard
Yes.
that?
Yes.
That is something else. Thank you for sending me this. Dave. Where is it?
It was on Dave's.
I've blocked David.
David Turner. Yeah, some of it is not safe for work.
The white power stuff, I don't have a problem with. But, no, it's all that... Here we go. This is great. Here we go. This is insane.
Sushi.
Good night, Sarah.
Suck.
Ian, do you still speak to Barry? No, he's dead. Here we go.
Sushi. Saki. Mmm.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good, and you like.
By the way, this guy looks like the other three hosts on the computer game show rolled into one. David, you have to record this. You have to do a version.
There's sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi sake.
By the way, this guy has never played a guitar in his life.
Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you.
Suck it to you.
Feeling good, and you know what sake do.
And you know what sake do? Sake get you wankered dead quick. I've never had sake. I was drinking when the first time I went to Japan. I was a drinker. I didn't have sake. It terrified me because I saw a lot of
very wasted men.
Yeah.
You can say sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me.
So is he saying sushi sake hot, sushi sake food, sushi good, sake? Let's go to the beginning.
You sake it to me.
Let's go to the beginning.
Sushi. Saki.
Why is he saying sake?
Because he's sort of
it's
saying, I'll
sake.
suck it to you, you suck it to me, right?
Mmm.
Sushi sake hot, sushi good.
Sushi sake hot, sushi good. Sushi sake, so sake hot, sushi good.
You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you.
Get your kids to learn this.
Sushi sake hot, sushi good. I'll sake to you, you sake to me.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Are you good at typing?
Well, no, but I will.
Okay.
Let me just get on a page.
Let's transcribe this. We're all going to have a sing along.
All right, hang on.
So we don't need the beginning bit. This beginning bit's boring.
Sushi. Sake.
Actually, do we need sushi? Catherine just spelled sushi SWCHI.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good.
Right, wait.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. And please let us know if you think we're getting the words wrong. Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good.
Right.
I would have put sushi good as a new line.
Well, I won't.
Okay. All right, hang on.
You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh.
You sake to me, I'll sake to you.
I've got a bird injury, so. Yep.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good.
Feeling good.
Yep.
And you like.
In July!
No, and you like.
Oh, okay. All right, apologise.
Isn't it?
And you like that sushi.
And you like that sushi.
Ian, can you set Radio Anywhere to play this for 24 hours, please? I did think of doing a show where it's the same song for an hour. Yes, I can.
Good. And you like that sushi food.
And you like that sushi food. Matty's probably watching another stream. He does that these days.
Sushi food. Now you can say sushi sake hot.
Now you can say sushi sake hot.
It's going to be the same, isn't it?
This is like that mole song all over again. So let's just go back a bit, right?
Now you can say sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me.
You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you.
I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you.
Suck it to you. Oh, hang on, the lyrics are on the YouTube page. Hang on.
Oh, the first.
Oh, the words are there.
Well,
no, someone said tig old bitties, tig old bitties. Well, that's vulgar. I don't believe that. Oh, I've lost it.
What?
Oh, guys. Please don't interfere. I've lost it. Please don't interfere with the process.
Do you know what you've done there? You've buggered up the whole operation.
You interfere with the process. We have to start the whole goddamn thing again.
I think this might be... I'm going to take a punt that it's just going to be the same lyrics again.
Well, please don't take a punt. This is my life. This is my life's work. I should follow David Turner's, but
I follow him. I'll let you know if he does anything good.
All right, here we go. Right.
Sushi. Sake.
Sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good. And you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you.
Suck it to you.
Feeling good. And you know what.
Oh, you
and
know.
You know what.
You know what sake do.
And you know what sake do. Okay.
Now you can say.
I mean, just what a strange look up. So he's kind of like a cowboy prospector, has a fake beard. I don't get the combination.
Sushi sake hot, sushi good.
Sushi sake hot,
Yeah.
sushi good.
You suck it to me.
Suck it to me.
I'll suck it to you.
I'll suck it to you.
Feeling good. And you like that sushi food.
And you like that sushi food. And this guy comes out from behind.
Now you can say, hey, this guy's good.
Oh! I forgot this bit. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. I do apologise. We'll go back to the beginning. Because you need to see it.
Sushi. Sake.
Here we go.
Sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good. And you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi sake hot, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what suck it to.
The word like in there.
Did that confuse?
Yeah, of course. Did you add in a word that wasn't in there?
Start again.
No. Okay, we will. Andrew, thank you for the sub.
Sushi. Sake.
There's a pause before the.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food.
Now you can say.
So now you can say. It's now you can say. He says there.
Yep.
Now you can say. Hey, this guy's good.
Akasaka sushi.
Hey, this guy's good. Right. So Akasaki sushi.
Akasaka sushi.
By the way, we're phoning this phone number up in a minute. All right. Akasaki sushi.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's good. What is that? Is he trying to be? Hey, this guy's good. Is he trying to do an impression of someone?
Or is he just doing his voice?
Hey, this guy's good.
Akasaka Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area.
That's sped up voice.
Yeah, authentic sushi food.
Akasaka Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area.
For the Grand Rapids area.
Serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area, located on 28th Street in Cascade.
Located on 28th Street in Cascade. Right, let us know when you're ready. Guys? Everybody?
Yeah, got it.
There's a longer pause after Saki and
all right, do you know what
But
I'm
what's
do?
weird is I can't work out when he comes in because he just comes in at a random moment. Ready?
Yeah.
Sushi.
Sushi. Sake.
I'll do the hands as well.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food.
Now you can say. Hey, this guy's good.
Akasaka Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area, located on 28th Street in Cascade.
Right, okay. We're
phoning him?
No. We've got a few things we can do first.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Right, so we want YouTube. Now. So we want Bon Tempi. Bon Tempi rhythm.
Yes.
We just want the... Mate, there's no audio in your video. We want just the Bon Tempi rhythm. Normally that kind of... I can't spell rhythm. Look, how do you spell rhythm? There's another T. H, right? Is that right?
R-Y.
Oh, is that R-Y? R-Y's lemonade. I've got two Y's in there now. I'm terrible. I think it's R-H.
R-H-Y, yeah.
Yeah, I was right.
Just put rhythm loop or something.
Okay, all right. All right, calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
While his...
Hang on. This is it.
Are you a podcaster? You should check out Riverside FM. It's your new online recording studio.
Oh, no. Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Right. There's got to be somewhere. I cannot believe there's not a Bond. Here we go.
I mean, you say what the fuck is this, but what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have
you got an instrumental?
Sushi. All right, trio, da da da, karaoke.
Then we're in.
Where are we going on? Here we go. And we'll wait.
Is it playing?
Okay, right, hang on. We're going to do this properly. This is going to be our greatest creation yet. Japanese music. Japanese is not a racist word, is it? Okay, here we go. No, that's not Japanese. Here we go. This is it. This is the one. Here we go. Sushi. Sake. Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, feeling good, and you like that sushi food.
Now you can say,
hey, this guy's good.
Akasaka Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for Grand Rapids area, located on 28th Street in Cascade.
I ballsed it up, but we did it. Now we phone the restaurant.
Oh, man.
And we sing it to them.
Okay.
Now we phone them and we sing it to them.
Let's get that number. I mean, this
Let's
might
just
be...
watch it one more
Sushi.
time. Just to get the vibe.
Sake.
Can you just check how many viewers we've gained since we came on?
Gladly. Let me see.
Oh, we've lost 50.
They've all gone to Akasaki Sushi.
Okay, here we go. Let's get the lyrics up.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food.
Now you can say, hey, this guy's good.
Akasaka Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area, located on 28th Street in Cascade.
Right, we're going to phone them up, but first of all, I need to set up this computer to be.
Let's do it.
This is what we're gonna do. So we want YouTube. This is gonna be our greatest moment. Oh, that's Knight Rider thing. So we want da 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 trio karaoke. That's there. So many tabs.
And you know what sake do.
So we're gonna go YouTube. We want Japanesey music is what I typed in. Japanesey music. It's that one. Okay, we want to get da 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 queued up because there's a little. Sofa Bum says, will this be part of your teaching material?
I don't know. This could be an international incident.
Right. So we've got to get the phone number. Can you write down the phone number, please? 616.
So it'd be 001.
Yeah, 616.
Yeah.
977.
Yeah.
044.
Got it.
Let's do this. Socius. We just go straight into it.
Yeah, no problem.
Arkan says this video's from 2009. Really? I thought it was about 87. There's no way they're still in business with a marketing strategy like this.
Oh, yeah?
Social sake ha, social go, sake to me. Right, okay. So 001. What have we got? 616.
977 044.
I'm really nervous. That number doesn't look long enough.
And yet.
No, that number's wrong. 616. Oh, 0444. We missed a 4.
That'll do it.
Needs another 4 on the end, says Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
All right.
Right.
We just go straight into it. Holy shit. Holy shit.
What if it's someone's house now?
The number you have reached has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Akasaki Sushi. I know, big boy. It's a travesty.
This is not over. It's not over yet. I don't know how to end this call. Akasaki Sushi. Where are they?
They're in...
Akasaki?
Yeah.
Akasaka.
Akasaki.
Well, you've written
Akasaka.
Sushi. Yeah. Where are they?
They are in Cascade, 28th Street.
No. We've got the address slightly wrong. Grand Rapids, that's what we want. All right, typing's all over the place today.
That's the number we phoned. Permanently closed.
Oh, it's got 5 Google reviews. I'm putting this place on my bucket list. I saw the commercial 8 years ago, and it keeps getting funny every time. Cozy little atmosphere. The food is fantastic. The place is closed down. This was in 2013. Never tried the food. 2 stars. Never tried the food, but I probably would have if the owner hadn't swindled me on a Craigslist deal by selling me a defective humidifier. Refused to return my cash payment. No class at all.
Yowza.
We can't phone them up, guys. That is...
What a waste.
We could phone up the White House. Let's phone up the White House. Maybe they can help.
Yeah, they've had a tough day, haven't they, talking about what happened this time last year. What they want is to think about this.
Right, we're going to phone the White House. We'll sing it to the White House. What's their problem? What's the White House's problem?
They've been looking into the uprising.
Okay, well, then we'll uprise.
Yeah.
I'm going to uprise them.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we want 00... I think we just go... No, we won't. We'll do the whole thing. Okay.
For quality and training purposes, this call may be monitored but will not be recorded.
Oh, recorded.
Thank you for calling the White House. Press 1 for the comments line to leave a message for the president, or visit our website at www.whitehouse.gov. Press 2 to obtain the mailing information for the White House. Press 3 for information regarding tours of the White House. Press 4 for information regarding gifts. For federal information, call 1-800-FED-INFO or 1-800-333-4636, or visit the website at www.usa.gov. For additional information regarding the White House, please visit.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. The office is temporarily closed. If you would like to send a message, please visit our website at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. Thank you for contacting the White House.
It's like no one wants to hear our song. Gemma, can we call you and sing it to you?
No, I want to sing it. I was to say someone important.
You mean someone unsuspecting?
Okay. Let's phone Trump Tower. Speak to Donald Trump. I want to speak to Donald Trump. Trump. come to our phone. Where's the phone number? Website. Okay. Sushi sake ha sushi go. You don't want to me. I don't want to you. Feeling go. And you know what sushi do. All right, we've got some options here. Let's phone the Trump store.
Yeah.
Let's phone the Trump store.
It's where they sell Trumps.
You don't normally like me doing phone calls like this. You normally get a little bit square about it.
Well, I feel like this time we've got a gift to give.
Okay. Sushi sake. Okay.
Hi, and thank you for calling Trump Store at Trump Tower, located at 725 5th Avenue, New York, 10022. Trump Store hours are Sunday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We are either on the phone or away from the phone. Leave a detailed message along with a phone number, and someone will return your call at earliest convenience. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, my name is Ian Lee. My number is a UK number, 0203 286 6370. Sushi. Sake. Sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Now you can say, sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Oh.
Now you can say,
sushi sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food.
Now you can say,
hey, this guy's good.
Akasaki Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area, located on 28th Street in Cascade.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I messed it up.
I messed it up a bit.
We both messed up.
I don't think anyone noticed.
No. All right. Okay. We need to try another number. Let's try the Trump Grill. Those guys liked us because we called them before. They liked us. I reckon, should we just go in with the sushi sake hot?
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky.
I think the build-up might give them a chance to see us off. Do you serve?
Here we go. I'll do a little bit of the start.
Sorry, Trump Grill is not available. Record your message at the tone.
I'm not recording another. Right, we'll try the Trump Cafe.
Ask them if they serve it. Shall I stop short of the...
Don't roll up too quickly. That's why I got the words wrong. That was your fault. I got the word wrong.
Shall I not do the address at the end?
No, do it.
Sorry, Trump Cafe is not available.
For Christ's sake! All right, so hang on. What was the address again of this goddamn? So it's Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right,
28th Street in Cascade.
All right, let's just see what's there now. 28th Street.
No, you put 29th.
Oh Jesus, 8th Street and Cascade.
No, Cascade.
What?
In Cascade. I think it's a centre.
Oh no, we don't want that bit. We want 28th
Street.
Serving authentic sushi food.
It's 6252. Right, 6252. 28th SE Grand. Let's see what's there now. Akasaki Sushi is not. We know is not there.
Morado.
There's another sushi restaurant. That's the number. That's not the number we done.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Okay. Just want to go to bed now, but we're going to do this.
Maru Sushi.
Mikado Sushi, because they will like music, right?
Are you? Yes.
They're after the Mikado. Right, what's the phone number? Okay, right, we're going to phone these up. Right, okay, so it's a sushi restaurant in the same area.
We're just going straight in.
We're just going to go straight in. But I'll ask them, let me speak to them first, and then we'll go straight in, right? Okay, here we go. Where's the phone number? Where is the phone number? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, right, we go. This is it. This is the one.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Mikado Sushi Grand Rapids. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering, do you serve steak at Mikado?
We don't.
Do you serve fries?
We do not.
Do you serve
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good.
You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you.
Suck it to you.
Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Go, do your bit.
Akasaki sushi, surfing.
You missed out the whole. Hey, that guy's good.
Oh.
Anyway, do you serve it?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Okay, well, that's disappointing. I think that's offensive. Hey, this guy's good.
Oh.
Quiet Bloke says, I don't know how I'm going to explain why I'm so tired tomorrow at work because I was up late listening to you guys calling places and singing the Sushi Sake song.
Oh.
Well, that's David Turner's fault that we did that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, all inquiries to David Turner's.
All inquiries to David Turner.
If you've been affected by anything in this programme, call David Turner's.
I think we're done. What a fun show. It went on 36 minutes longer than we were expecting.
And most of that was Sushi Sake.
And we lost 100 viewers because of the Sushi Sake song.
Lightweights.
Racists.
Mm.
We are back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I will have been to a chiropodist, a podiatrist. I don't think I've got ingrown toenail anymore. We're back tomorrow. It's the last full free show of the month, and then there's going to be, well, maybe we might do another one actually, but it's paywall, all of that stuff. Thank you, everybody. Let's see if any of our friends is streaming, baby. Oh, don't forget, let me just put the link for the
Hambo's
shop.
saying, when are we normally here?
Not with you, Drive.
We'll be here tomorrow. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, click South Londoner, Lee, you old git, nice facelift. Thank you very much indeed. It cost, I got it as a freebie. Go and have a look at the shop. 20% off of most staff. Click follow and click the alert and you'll know all that. Right, so we've got All Music Considered.
Yes.
It's an easy
I wonder if they know the Sushi Sake song.
Sushi Sake song, Sushi Girl. Well, we're going to wait for the adverts to finish because I want the glory.
These two are brilliant.
I want the glory of also Good People. Retro Faith is on. Joe Famo, Sabrina Solo. Oh, who was Sabrina Solo show? Oh, she was great. We won't rate her. We'll do All Music. But she's great. Look at this.
Make sure you spam it if we don't see it too. So
you can't because we're in the way.
Oh, what the Mad Hattress! Oh, that's so cool.
She's so absolutely brilliant. These shoes, man. Like Mork shoes. She's brilliant, but we're going to go to All Music Considered today.
I'd rather sail away like a
See you tomorrow at 7. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe.